muted the microphone.
Oh.
Am I alive? No.
Hello, you
Alright.
land.
I just can't wait for it to catch up. Hang on.
It's a lot of lag.
That is a lot of lag. Can we decrease the lag at all?
Yeah.
Promethean.
Oh, I was going to bring my knitting.
Hello, I think we are live.
Just keep going and I'll listen to the audio.
Welcome to Archaeogaming Museum's belated birthday stream.
I don't know why I'm leaning in to look past the thing that they can't see on the stream. I'm just being handed food
Yeah, even my voice is good.
from an invisible person.
I don't like how delayed it is.
It's kind of hard to know.
I know. This is... okay. Well, anyway, hello. We are here today to celebrate Archaeogaming Museum's... I don't know if we're still having issues, Lockmines. We are very, very, very behind. The stream is very behind what's actually happening, and it's really throwing me off. I hope we're sounding okay.
Mm.
Am I too loud?
The talking is sort of generally a bit loud, but I also have it up quite high in my headphones.
Okay, I think it's caught up a bit, actually.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, hello everybody, Carly here, and welcome to something completely different. I've never done this before on my channel. We are going to make some models today. We're here celebrating... Nice, thank you, Lockmines. We're here celebrating Archaeogaming Museum's 30th birthday. How old are you? 31?
Such an impertinent question from my sibling. 31.
31st birthday.
Well, no, I'm 29 for third year. That's how I like to think of it.
Okay, alright, you're one of those people.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna put some models together.
Make sure you remember to look at that camera, not the screen.
Oh yeah, the camera's up there. We're going to put some models together, we're going to drink some cocktails, and we're going to eat some food, and we're going to talk probably a lot of nonsense about Warhammer 40k. But this is largely informal. Welcome, everybody. I'm going
I
Oh, I thought it was done.
No. Well, I'm going to eat some food before I start making stuff, and
Yeah, we're gonna chat.
Archaeogaming
Shall we?
Museum has also...
gonna
Oh yeah.
have some of the models that we're making are going to be completely destroyed because we're. Dude, this is totally not an idea we stole from Drive Tribe.
This is totally not an idea that we stole from we are making much more complicated models because they made Lego.
They did make Lego.
Okay, we've actually got to cut stuff up and stick it together. But today, you're making
I'll just manually zoom that.
manual zoom.
It was supposed to be a Necron monolith, but due to reasons, it is a Necron either command barge or annihilation barge, depending on which one I want to build.
Well, actually, it was supposed to be a catacomb command barge. Then
It was
supposed to be a monolith.
Well, no, but originally it was supposed to be a Doomsday Ark.
A Doomsday Ark.
And then it was.
So did they send you that instead of the Doomsday Ark?
They did send me this instead of a Doomsday Ark.
Okay.
I'm still kind of expecting a Doomsday Ark at some point.
This is from Wayland Games. We ordered these from, primarily because I'm not very happy with Games Workshop at the moment, so I'll happily go to a third-party reseller if I can get things cheaper. And I'm making, because we had chosen originally two models that were sort of equivalent to on parts. So I have a Orc Battle Wagon, which I'm going to make the weapons separately, and I'm going to magnetise them so that I can change it out and use it as either a battle wagon, a bone breaker, or a gun wagon.
Yeah, I can't quite do that with the Annihilation Ark because it's kind of
You got
structurally
that.
different. Yeah.
I think it's a cheaper model though, isn't it?
Yes, this is only 20 odd quid from Wayland
Yeah,
Games,
this was nearly 50 quid.
whereas the monolith was 85 quid.
It's truth. Okay. But anyway, this is something that we've been planning for a little while. This was the first weekend that we were both relatively free. Actually, you had to book time off work, didn't you?
Well, yeah, change shifts.
Yeah, we had to change shifts and stuff.
I've worked. Well, we both worked today, so.
We have both worked today, which is I've not had a great week. So
Neither have I.
So this is what are you drinking?
I am drinking probably the blandest of all cocktails. It is a Papa Smurf.
Does it at least taste alright?
It's actually very tasty.
Okay. And that's Blue Lagoon with a whole teaspoon of vanilla extract.
Yeah. Basically, as simple as you can get.
Yeah, just like the Ultramarines
Just like the
and
Ultramarines.
Rabute Gulaman.
Booty or Bulbut or however he's pronouncing his name these days.
Correctly.
They've changed its pronunciation
I'm
about 5
drinking
times.
a Fabius's Bile. which was a concoction of my own invention, which is actually much, much more delicious than it looks, but it is supposed to look disgusting. This is tequila rosé with apple sours and Fireball whiskey, and I've got the proper separation there of the two different weights of liquid.
Layered amazing. Specific gravity.
Specific. That's the science. That's the science. There we are. If you want to learn about alcohol, you've got to invite an archaeologist to come on your stream with you.
We are professional archaeologists. Well, we are. We're professional alcoholics.
I'm going to share this out.
Just a little bit. My entire Necron army is basically going to be based around one character, which is Trazen the Infinite, which is basically the Necron archaeologist. He is awesome. There he is. Going to manually zoom again.
My orc army is going to be based around guns.
And although you could argue that the Mechanicus is very archaeology, I think probably Necrons are the most archaeology, since they are essentially based off basically Warhammer 40k versions of the Tomb Lords. Yeah, it's actually quite a lot of shadow there, isn't it? Can't really see models.
Yeah, I mean the that light probably doesn't really do anything.
No, it is. Yeah.
But we've
By
got another camera.
You'll see the models when we make them anyway. So
I'm going to turn off for a moment because it's going to look even more pale than I actually am. Right, hang on. I'm just tweeting out on the social medias. Yeah, okay. No, it has caught up, hasn't it?
it has a little bit. It's a bit more.
It's not as far behind as it was.
No. But yeah, the Necron's basically based off the Tomb Lords, and the Tomb Lords basically based off ancient Egyptians, which is why I wanted to originally build a monolith, because, you know, monolith is just a flying space pyramid with a really, really big laser and lots of guns on it. The thing which I do love about Trazen the Infinite is basically in his fluff, he has a flying skull fortress which acts like a museum to house all the things that he goes and digs up and collects or steals off the battlefield. So he very much is a Victorian archaeologist. He uses big guns and slave labour to add to his collection. Victorian space archaeologist, skeletal robot, death robot, and what is more cool than a Victorian space archaeologist death robot?
Orc death robots. I'm going to make a scratchable stomper and some other bits and pieces. Hang on, I'm still tweeting. I'm tweeting. I'm Facebooking at the moment.
The social medias, the social media stuff is happening. We've got some people behind the scenes who are also keeping us furnished with drinks and food.
Yeah, they've abandoned us.
And trivia, they have actually all just gone away.
No, they've all gone to the kitchen.
See, they're not the cool nerds.
They're the cool nerds
who enjoy the Warhammers. Something I meant to bring with me today is an exhibit in itself, and I actually absolutely completely forgot, which is a first edition Warhammer 40k Royal Trailer Wall book. Because, you know...
Well, how do you feel about doing another stream tomorrow?
Possibly can. I want to go hat shopping though.
Well, yeah, we've got...
And cigar shopping.
We've got all day.
Definitely
We're not doing the normal Minecraft stream tomorrow.
Okay, so that's fine. We could potentially have stream time. I didn't bring the SNES in the end because I thought it would be a bit too much of that.
No,
I went to actually buy an adapter so I could use it with your TV. That can be another stream another day.
Can be another stream another day. We have many days.
Many options, many days.
Right, can I share this to Twitter? Or do I have to type it out again?
In fact, all the days left.
I don't know how to do social media.
It's because you're old.
Thanks.
Or I'm often being told by the young people I work with that Facebook and Twitter are for old people. And that I should get on TikTok.
I mean, to be fair, I do have a TikTok account. I've not posted anything on it, but I do have a TikTok account.
Easy for you to say.
Apparently not. Apparently. I wonder who's going to turn up. I did have... There might be... there were some various people that said they might... Oh, we've got 2 people watching us. There were various people that said they might be coming to join us, so...
It could be hilarious for the people who watch us at a later date, like probably us. And go, oh, what the hell did we do?
Yeah. Let's make sure I'm tweeting from the right account.
The red ones, this one, it's 4 ounces of Red Bull, so two of those, 1 of Red Bull.
Get to the top. You know what I'm do this. Tweet. That's what
More food. More food is good.
I did a bit.
And got to eat food before we get the soup, well, not the super glue, but the glue all with us and end up gluing.
Yeah, we'll probably need to open a window.
Otherwise, it'll be back when we were teenagers.
And then 5 ounces of Red Fanta.
Oh, someone's making a red ones go faster. So we've got some other cocktails that we're going to be drinking throughout the evening. I'm probably going to have a Papa Smurf at some point. Is someone making a red ones go faster? Okay.
Angel.
Giggles. Sorry.
Names.
Giggles.
Oh, that's cheese. So it's carrot.
Right. So how you doing, lot minds, if you're still watching? We'll get to doing some stuff in a minute. I need to eat. That is good. Oh, Struth.
I can still remember some of the things we have done. I'm so happy that's not been recorded.
What particular things are you referring? Oh, I think I know. No, wait, which things are you referring to?
Model building when we used to get high on fumes. Possibly.
Ian Sargent used to get drunk on ale.
Ale bought from the corner off license. Back when the only ales you could buy was pretty much old Hobgoblin and old Speckled Hen.
Pretty
You wanna
much.
try
And
red
occasionally
ones
New
go
Kill
faster?
Baron.
So go.
So we do have our entourage in the background, cheerleaders and drink fetchers and
Hoorah!
people who may ask us questions at some point.
Wow, that is good.
We didn't think about getting Warhammer 40k orientated food. We need to do that for next time.
For a squig.
Really depressing rations for the Imperial Guard.
Hardtack.
I keep
Rat.
wanting to make hardtack.
Hardtack and spam.
And rat.
No.
Although actually you generally get shot by a commissar if you add rats to your ration biscuits to make them taste better.
Absolutely.
Luckily there's no commissar here today.
No, although I do want a Commissar cosplay. Oh,
What was he referring to?
I'm sure we've talked about those things in streams before. I won't recite it in present company though.
What?
One of the things that Lockmines is alluding to is the fact that he wants to set fire to my face.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Story.
So a long time ago,
Sorry.
Lockmines, Archaeogaming and myself were all members of a scout group. And we were on a camp.
Seven Spade and Stoke represent. I've never done that before, I've never done it again.
We're on a scout camp, as you do. And I, as the quartermaster, was responsible for doing lots of stuff. One of which included setting up the big altar fire that we had. And I just set it up and got it going, it was burning nicely. Lockbind had been cooking some food for the troop on a tranger. Now, a tranger is a single burner which uses methylated spirits as a fuel. And he had he had finished cooking, he had disassembled the tranger and had taken and snuffed out the flame on the methylated spirits. And
All good so far?
because he didn't know what to do with it. And I'm sure I told him, just snuff it out and put it back in the bottle, because the bottle's airtight and it won't catch fire. Right? But what he did instead is he approached the altar fire and went to chuck the methylated spirits on the altar fire. And I said, no, Lockmines, although that's not his name, don't do that, and went to bat his hand away, but I was a little bit too slow. And instead of knocking the methylated spirits away onto the ground, to the wet grass where it's safe, I knocked it into the fire, and it sprayed up and splashed in my face. And burnt away some of my eyelashes and some of my eyebrows, and gave me scars on my face. But, you know, I don't hold that against you much.
I can remember, did I ever thank you for that, Lockbones?
Just say he's been fine since.
What definition of fun did you use in Citern?
Anyway,
Kyle.
that was a long time ago.
A galaxy far, far away.
Ah,
Actually, no, it wasn't. It was.
what, 17 years ago?
What was that? That wasn't the New Forest, was it?
I was
No, it
barely
was the-
alive.
It was the farm.
Oh, right, yeah.
But it's really
Actually, no, was it long?
Was it long?
18
long
years ago? Wow, long time ago anyway, long time ago. I have passed much water since then.
I think it's been longer ago than that, actually.
Nelson, Lockmines has your bottle.
Oh,
I don't know what that means. Oh, no, I know what it means.
It means he's going to bottle you.
No, it's the mead that I paid at Lockmines for
We've got your
about
tea,
4 months ago.
Oh yeah, we do have your tea bags.
which is in the car.
I
Which you
remember.
left.
You're like, I have everything, and you left. I was like, oh, the tea.
We went to an event and we forgot to take tea bags with us. Nelson and I.
We got desperate.
Captain Pine.
We did.
And it was tragic.
It was tragic.
We were like, had this one tea bag. And we were desperate. It was tragic.
Begged.
It was not good.
No, it wasn't good.
And now I'm up with this just hot water wheat thing with. It was.
We survived.
We did. We're not dead. We're here.
Was it there? Fox and Hounds? Maybe it was at the Fox and Hounds. I don't know. I don't think I ever stayed at the Fox and Hounds.
I can't remember if I'm honest. I've drunk much alcohol between then.
Got not enough sleep. Right. None of this is sponsored by anything that we're using today. I just wanted to make that fairly clear. It's not sponsored by Games Workshop. It's not sponsored by Army Painter. It's not sponsored by Fabius Bio.
Although if Fabius Bio does want to sponsor us, please hit us up.
Absolutely. I am a orc person through and through, but I will send for Slaanesh.
That's quite literally what Slaanesh is about.
pretty much.
Yes. Literally, its thing.
Right then.
Because canonically it is considered a hermaphrodite, so referring to it as a he or she, even though the Eldar do call it she who firsts.
But she's also it is also called the Prince of Pleasure. So.
It is, so I guess it balances itself out,
Right.
but it is supposed to be a...
Do you want a question?
I'll have a question, give me a question.
Do you feel like reading it out, Giggles, or do you want me to read it out?
I feel like you probably should because I'm not going to be able to pronounce the stuff.
Okay. Name 3 perpetuals from the Warhammer 40k universe.
John Grammaticus,
Yep.
Vulcan and the Emperor.
That's good. Can you name any more?
There's an Eldar one and I can never remember her name. It's part of the conclave that John Grammaticus is part of, which is Eldar, Human...
Oh, the monkeys from Mars. Were they called that? What were they called?
What?
The orangutans from Mars.
No, that's the librarian for this world.
Shush! No, you know what I mean. The race of techno.
Oh, Technocrapes. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember what they're called.
There's also the female perpetual who led the Emperor during the Age of Strife to the world, which had a direct gate into the warp, which is where he learned how to create the Primarchs.
Alright,
when he went to go and bribe basically the Chaos Gods.
Alright, smart guys.
I can't remember her name either. But she's still there because she was left there by the Emperor. So as far as I know, because that world still exists, it's not been blown up or anything. About 20,000 years later, she's just still there hanging around.
What 3 did you say?
John Grammaticus,
Yeah.
Vulcan,
Yeah.
and the Emperor.
Okay. You could have also had. Do you remember the name of the one that saved the Emperor during the siege of the Emperor's Palace? The Imperial Guardsman.
Was he a perpetual?
He was, yeah.
But he was completely obliterated by Horde, so...
Yeah, but he survived.
Did he
got
survive?
better.
Did
Yeah.
he get better?
Yeah.
That's changed in fluff then.
Well, no, because he's a perpetual. He can't
No,
be killed.
originally he was just a random, in like the
No.
third edition or second edition. It was
Do you
just a
remember his
random
name?
Guardsman now.
His name is Pius Olinus.
Oh, yes.
And do you remember? You probably don't know this then. Do you know what he claimed his religion was?
Oh, no.
He claimed to be the last Catholic, which is a derivative of the 40k equivalent of Catholic.
yeah.
And he had been around since the Catholic Church was around in the 40k canon. Okay, our knowledge of canon might be a bit outdated because it mostly comes from around 3rd and 4th edition.
Although we have been reading some of the Horus
I've
Heresy
been-
fluff. And
Yeah, I've been trying to
Horus
get
Heresy, but
caught
also
up.
for Warhammer 40k wiki, or Lexicon.
There's Lexicon, there's a 140k wiki, there's
Which
so
sometimes
many
do disagree.
papers,
So,
yeah.
just people use those websites, just be aware.
And you could have also had Saint Celestine.
Saint Celestine, of course, yeah. Although I think there is debate whether she is actually a perpetual.
Well,
Or she's something else which has similar abilities to a perpetual.
I mean, if it looks like a
Perpetual and
smells like a
Whack.
tastes like a perpetual.
well,
Don't lick Saint Celestine. She will probably murder you with her big flamey sword.
no.
It's not a good survival strategy.
Anyway, you named 3, so I guess I've got to roll to see how many fingers of Fabius's bile I drink. Just the 1.
Don't think I even have 3 fingers of pot smurf left. I'll give you a question then.
Alright.
What is the absolute most boring, most stupid, and pretty much no reason for this person to exist ever out of the Primarchs?
Is it Rebute
It is Rebute Gulliman. Why bring him back?
Of all of the Primarchs, like Lehman Russell Vulcan, or
Lionel Johnson.
or the Khan, who are actually
Or Johnson.
or Johnson, who are all actually alive, would
Who
have
are all
much
actually
more
alive and have much more interest in fluff.
Yeah.
I guess I better roll as well.
sense. 2.
2.
So 1,
The rest
2,
of that.
0.
That was ice.
Would you like another drink on standby?
Yes, please.
What would you like?
Surprise me.
Okie
That's probably a dangerous thing to say. So yeah, neither of us can really understand why you decided to bring back Rebute Gulliman. Actually, anything, although it's not canon anymore, and I watched an excellent video on I've forgotten the YouTube name, Wib and something, about the
Do go
I've
on.
Telecodex.
Yeah.
The one which would have made most sense to bring back canon, if that was still canon, during Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade, would have been Lehman Russ.
Yes.
Because of the 13th Great Company, which was the Great Company he took with him into the Eye of Terror.
Absolutely.
Bring back Lehman Russ.
Before it was retconned, the big thing about that particular story arc was that the 13th Great Company was coming back. So at the time, everyone thought they were going to bring Lehman Russ back. Even, although that's now been retconned as well, up until a few editions ago, Rogel Dawn was even still alive.
Yeah.
Well,
Might have been alive
suspected to be still alive.
until they changed what exactly was in Phalanx.
Was the only
Hand.
Was the only Primarch Perpetual really Vulcan?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
The only known, anyway.
Yes. But yes, during a boarding action against Abaddon's first 13th? The first Black Crusade, first 13th Black Crusade. First Black Crusade, I think, Rogel Dawn led a forlorn hope to try and stall them and boarded one of the Chaos vessels, and the only thing they found was his hand.
Which was then round in the Phalanx.
Yes, which is probably one of my favourite Fortress monasteries. I love the Imperial Fists.
That and Caliban's pretty cool, because that's Fortress Monastery, which is literally a flying planet. Or what's
Caliban.
left of a flying planet.
Planet. Did you watch the Soul... Did you read the Soul Drinkers books?
I can't remember.
They had a pretty good Fortress monastery. It was a Space Hulk.
Yeah. It's brave of them to have a Space Hulk.
That is if you get a chance to read it or listen to it on Audible, I'd highly recommend it. It's a really interesting and unusual
So
space
many
story.
Warhammer 40k books now.
I know. I've got all of them in my spare room.
Probably not all of them.
Yes, courtesy of a colleague of mine.
Yes,
Quite a lot.
A lot of those have been retconned as well. Oh, never mind. Meat.
Meat is good.
Meat for the meat god.
Meat for the meat god.
Mm.
Chili, Carnius, Carn rather than corn.
Spanius.
The Spanish god of meat.
Well, spam. Spanius.
The actual Spaniards. What?
His champion will be Spam the Betrayer. Alright.
Both Spanish speakers give me a dark look.
That is nothing to do with your Spanish.
I know what that is. That's red.
You'll go faster.
That's an orc-inspired cocktail. That's red ones go faster. It's not bad. It's a lot. I don't think I got the best wine, to be honest with you. That's not the jam shed, is it?
Oh, jam shed is amazing wine.
Yeah, but I didn't want to mix it with that.
Okay.
No, that's not the jam shed, that's the other one.
Good. I did get jam shed for you two.
That's an in-joke reason why I like that, but I won't go into that here. Until made drunk and it's more funny.
Anyway, we've got some stuff here today.
We've got some stuff.
We've got the models,
Like
we've got
Monster
the new
Necron
rulebook which I
Codex.
bought, the new Necron Codex which I want to have a look at. And the Army Painter Hobby Kit. Again, not sponsored, but I needed something with a drill and a scalpel and a file and stuff in. Oh, and a putty. It's got a putty tool, look. Now it's got some green stuff. I need to get some more green stuff or something like that.
I need some green stuff because I want to give Trace a fedora.
Of course you do. I've got green stuff. Green stuff is expensive though. I think I'm going to get some bit of
His name is now Traciana Jones. That's canon, by the way.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm eating and then I'm going to start taking the model bits out and work out what I've let myself in for because I've not made our model as big before, I don't think. Go. Just to put this in a little bit of context, the last time Kenton and I sat down together to do something like this was a long time ago. 20 years?
Sometimes.
Things like less. We did have a very brief session of putting some Space Wolves together
We
about
did have a very brief session.
5-7 years ago.
Yeah, I've still got your Space Wolf army that I need to put together. My pile of shame, half of it is his.
Yeah. See, I buy the models, I get someone else to paint them and build them for me because
Yeah.
It's easier.
yeah, I enjoy playing the game.
Right. I'm nearly finished.
You're nearly finished.
You could undress your...
And dress it. Did bring a knife. I know, do you have a knife for me? It's in my bag.
I've got, like, there's sharps all over the place.
I know.
There's a scalpel in there, which I managed to cut myself with, and Giggles made me jump the other day. I was
It's an unboxing video now.
sat at my desk at night time, and I was putting them all together while I was watching a YouTube video, and Giggles came in the room and said something quite enthusiastically and made me jump, and the knife slipped and stabbed myself in the thumb. It'll stop bleeding eventually.
What do you like nowadays with the modern boxes? They have a lot more of just nice fluffy artwork on it.
I do like the new pictures and the artwork on the backgrounds.
They do. They do. They are. We do.
I don't like the fine cast models.
They're a bit too delicate.
Is Traciana Jones fine cast? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is resin, and I don't like resin. Well, I don't like this resin anyway, and yeah, the resin that Games Workshop, excuse me. Oh dear, sorry for headphone users. The resin that Games Workshop uses is really quite delicate and fragile.
Hey, instructions which don't make any sense.
Well, I like the fact that they've highlighted the bits that you need to use in each stage, though. But I do have, because you've cheated and got a smaller model, I do have many other Necrons to put together in my...
I didn't cheat, it's just...
That's just one solid mass now.
It tastes good. I'm sorry, Mike. I keep it hidden from...
It's okay.
The look
People
is
who
it's the
have,
name. It's the name which is the main issue.
Okay, fair enough. It tastes really good.
So that
It just looks like chewed bubblegum.
sounds revolting.
I need a spoon. Can I have a spoon? Because it's all congealed.
You're not making it any better.
Oh,
You should have been to the restaurant. You should have been to the Underground Hippo restaurant you went to
Oh, save that
at in Newcastle.
What is an underground hippo?
It's a burger restaurant. If I'm honest, it's an American-style burger restaurant.
Fair enough.
They had a PP and JJ burger.
PP?
it was peanut butter and something, and it was chili jelly.
Oh, PB.
No, it was PG. There was no. It was PP and JJ.
JJ.
And they had jelly. They had 2 types of jelly. I'm not entirely sure what the other P was.
Please.
Hopefully not urine. But they had a really nice. They had a really nice butterbeer.
I need to make you a Fabius's bile.
I'll have a Fabius Pile later. Oh, all the transfers which I will probably never use because I never plan
You
transfers.
okay there?
That is a unique
Flavour?
eating experience. It feels like this should be spread on toast or something.
Ew.
But it makes me think.
Times 2. Times 2. So these are doing the gammers.
Oh, so alcoholic.
The jelly and there's this pink stuff that you used to be able to get as a pudding.
What the hell are those bits?
And I think I know what you mean.
This is
Take
definitely
the
not going to. This is not
pictures.
going to end well.
The
I may put Trace in
cookies.
together first.
No.
No.
Trace in this nice.
Le Mans.
This is what I was going to say. What I love about this bit is on a model which is a set character. Okay, set character. He comes with set stuff. Assembling and painting required contents may vary. What contents may vary? How much air is in it? What the exact air makeup is?
Which particular costume he's in?
He's
Do you
in
want me
one
to
costume.
take that
Yeah.
that glass away?
Yeah.
Are
I'm
you-
done with it. I need a non-alcoholic beverage, I think.
What do you want?
Can you do some more questions so you can eat an alcohol one of them?
Oh, I can have an alcoholic without coffee.
You want a
Not
coffee?
coffee, yes, please. Could I also have a monolith?
Mm-hmm. I'm not
It's a
sticking
really
in front of the
big
camera.
pyramid. Death pyramids. Or, what we was going to use before in Trace Army was a post-excavation lab.
Nice. Alright.
Which is basically where you torture all the people, you go and you capture people you want to steal stuff off, you torture them, take it off, and then put in cases.
Okay. So which one do you
Ready to go to the Skull Fortress.
Which one do you
Let's
go
go.
first?
Let's go with this. I don't understand the instructions, so this will be fun.
So how many sprues have you got?
Your size of booklet. Shall we hold that up to the camera? Size of booklet.
Oh,
How many pages?
Many.
It doesn't actually. They're not actually numbered.
1, 2, 3,
13 there at the top.
What a bunch of
1, 2,
casuals.
3.
Mine aren't.
Aren't they?
No.
It's because you've only got like 4.
I've got at least 8, 9, 10, 10. But so it's a 2-part. But to be fair, you can make like 4 different models with yours. So
3.
well, 4's a bit like 3.
No, I didn't say it wasn't. But yeah, how many sprues have you got?
3.
I've got
4.
5 A4 sized sprues.
No, I've got some bits in the bottom here. I
bit
think
of
this
fluff.
is the base. It is the base. It's the flying base.
I also have transfers which I might use because my freehand isn't as good as it used to be. I once won a painting competition for the
And a broken
freehand that I did on a
of
tank.
something. I think it's just packing bits. So I think it's the bit which used to be stuck in that.
Oh, it's
bit.
just the chaff. From
Yeah.
the,
It's just the chaff from that.
Although it does have the bad. It does have some really good bad.
It's
moons.
got.
I'm
Don't know why it has a miniature base in it. It's a flying.
I'm bad moons because I like Dakar.
All the Dakar.
But I'm
Dakar,
probably
Dakar.
going to paint a lot of them in and combine a few different colour schemes so
For-
that I can use them for a few
For
different.
those of those who are watching both there and here don't know what Dakar means, it just means big, lots of guns.
It
All
means-
the guns.
Yes,
Lots of firepower.
pretty much. My objective is to get onto a battlefield and fire lots of guns.
Nothing-
If I win or not, it's completely irrelevant.
Nothing, there can never be enough Dakar.
They can never be enough. To get.
I only know that term because you have both used it in front of me outside of Warhammer as far as I'm aware.
It's because we both know what it means in Warhammer. Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is all this? Sometimes you look at all these components and then look at the model you're making going, nope, that doesn't seem like that goes.
I suddenly feel very underprepared.
Those are some big guns. We
Most-
should have done a warm up to this, really.
I have been painting a little bit. Right, are these sprues numbered? Let's get that down first of all.
1A pieces 18 and 17 and 13. and 22 and 755.
I just want to get the Stomper kit, which doesn't come with instructions.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
But I guess Stompers are quite literally just kit bashes in real Warhammer lore, so I guess that works.
These sprues aren't numbered.
These numbers don't correspond to any of the numbers I have in front of me.
You actually have numbers?
They're individual numbers on the pieces. They might be the wrong way round. Turn it the other way. I don't know. It's like a bit of IKEA furniture. You look at it and go, no, these numbers mean absolutely nothing, and you end up with 5 pieces,
I dispute that.
which you never use.
What do you dispute?
IKEA makes sense.
No.
I bet if I looked at it.
That was a really
I'm
cogent
really
argument,
feeling that
wasn't it?
argument.
It was a cogent argument, just no. Computer says no. Because this looks like this is supposed to be either
I
16,
really
18
wanna-
or 17, but it's
really wanna
numbered.
look at the instructions.
It's numbered 16, and that makes no sense.
I'm pretty sure this is the one down.
Bear with us. I'm sure this is absolutely riveting.
I might just not bother with the instructions too much.
I'm not entirely sure I can build this without the instructions.
One of the reasons why I like an orc army is because it really doesn't matter.
Okay, found
It's
17.
correctly.
I have found a 17.
Go on, have a look on there. See whether you can find any numbers or letters. Oh, is that for me?
This is for you.
Thank you. Oh, nice and strong.
I need some pliers. Can you up pliers, sir?
Literally in front of your face.
Well, so are you.
Army turn right.
Oh, that was terrible.
Make sure that you have the flat edge towards the bit that you're trying to. Oh, is this a monolith? Oh, that looks pretty. Look at this.
99390130001. I don't think that means anything.
that was some of it. That was pie, wasn't it?
Somewhere. Yeah.
That's a
I
monolith.
don't think
It
that
is.
has
I
anything.
can't.
It should maybe be a little bit more green.
We should have
But
got green food coloring. You see, yeah, it doesn't have any numbers on it that make any sense to what I'm supposed to be looking at. I do need
I
the
really
back
want
so
to look
I
at
can
your
stop.
instructions now. What do you
These are the instructions that correspond to that sheet.
I bet you-
I can see the bits on here, but it's when I get to this bit. Yeah, and-
what do you mean
and
by
that bit.
what do you mean by this bit and that bit?
It's when I get to the bits that it's when I get to the pages that I need to make those bits on.
so I've got 117. I mean, but I don't mean 117. I mean 117.
Well, I assume you just gather up those bits.
Yes, I know, but it's the sprues are supposed to be numbered. The bits are supposed to be numbered, but they're not. Which is what I'm taking umbrage. I'm going to leave that back, I'm afraid.
It's interesting.
Well, you can have a look at the old codex.
I've not got numbers on it.
It's got lots of numbers in it. There are pretty pictures
The
in that.
instructions which are interesting. I like
Well, the
building-
codex is instructions. It's instructions on how to build an army.
Very
I like
sharp
building
knife.
Physical things.
Probably
That's a physical thing.
Very
You know
sharp
what I mean, damn it.
pliers. Oh, where's
No.
my doohickey?
Have your
Where's your what?
No, I don't actually need that.
You want me to put that somewhere
Uh,
else?
Can
Do you
you
want me
pick
to-
Trazian up and your
Baby, do you
fly
want me
bases?
to
I'm just gonna
pop that
put some-
somewhere?
I'm going to go here. It's okay.
Okay.
Go there. Can you look in that box and find me the paint set? It's got some tools in it.
Oh, balls.
to stuff that is happening.
The old people, where the hell are they?
The new one, not the old one.
Okay. This is why you need trays of me.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh,
I like friends.
Hang on a minute.
You
Archaeologists
okay
don't
there?
get on their knees.
archaeologist 72 from archaeology.
Yeah, I dropped a bloody.
Oh, that is good. Did you try that?
Yes, I did,
Oh,
yes.
that is very nice.
Oh, it's there. See, archaeology eyes.
Would pass me by. Now I'm a bit
So, those are
behind the time.
2 bits. They're the same bit for the 2 guys I'm supposed to be building. Those were cut absolutely
I've
horrendously.
got this. This is a mould line remover, which I really appreciate. Actually, that's quite useful. So it's much less dangerous than a freaking scalpel. We apologise for the occasional slip up and swear. I try not to swear on my channel, but I'm
Put it on my desk.
drinking and doing something
He's a
that's
bad
probably going to be
person.
frustrating. I am a terrible.
We're all bad
terrible,
people.
I'm a terrible human
Well,
being.
here. Not all.
We're all bad people, and Mike. Mike also is here.
Thank you. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not.
Yeah.
These numbers don't relate. Do you want to make this for me, Mike?
No.
I would.
Come on then.
No, you can't outsource your. You're already outsourcing the building of your space war.
I like building stuff.
There are many. You can build the other Necron models, but this one is going to build that themselves.
Shall we have another question whilst we try and concentrate?
Can I have a question? What am I going to ask you? Am I going to be mean?
Can you ask me what I know the answer to?
What is Abaddon's first name?
Ezekiel.
There we go. You knew the answer to the first one.
I did. I did require. I thought it was more difficult. Oh no, I know. Like the Emperor's a blooming petrol, and I know John Chromaticus because you know his name. He's a bit of a grammar Nazi, and an actual Nazi.
Have this as your next. Well, he's only a Nazi because he's one of the Emperor's buddies, and the Emperor's pretty much.
To be fair, he actually is part of the conclave of the thingy, and is kind of anti-Imperium.
They're not Nazis. They just don't. They realise that the Imperium isn't good.
Well, no one's good. It's
Orcs are good.
It's the grim dark future. Arguably, actually, the one which is most is the Tyranids, because they're the ones who purely go off instinct.
Well, so do the Orcs. It's just they're sentient and have instinct.
They were given
They're
feelings by the Gorks to kill the Necrons. By the Gorks, by the old ones.
Yeah, but they're still acting on instinct.
They have more instinct. They have Daka. Your Daka's just not an instinct.
They make red things. Red things go faster.
They do. This isn't making me go fast. This is making me probably go slower.
Well, you could take smaller sips. There we go.
I'm only taking small sips.
You can ask me a question. These clips are very nice.
In which edition of Warhammer did the first Necron Codex come out?
The first Necron Codex.
Individual codex, not including White Dwarf articles.
Third edition.
It was third edition.
Yeah. Shall we just drink if we get it wrong? Not if
Yes,
the person gets it right.
One of us is going to turn to James May eventually. He's going to just drink. That's any excuse to drink. I mean, I am an archaeologist. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be 16. Because this is. It looks the same as. No, it doesn't look the same as that. What the hell is going on? It does look the same as that.
In fact,
No, it doesn't.
I can't make up my mind.
Oh, is that the command? That might be the commander.
I can't make up my mind whether I like or dislike the fact
That's
that this
16.
isn't
Could
symmetrical.
these be in order? That would be really useful.
Ow.
Not usually. They're usually in.
Yeah, I know, but that's stupid.
How many can fit on a page?
It's a sprue, dear.
It's a page of plastic and you know it.
Yeah, page of plastic.
He called it A4, so you know. It must obviously be a page.
It is sort of A4.
It's not quite A4.
It's small. B5.
This is more or less A5 though.
I just work in computers these days. If it's smaller than my
It's not
monitor,
B6.
then it's A4.
Where is this other piece? Can I at least bow someone's eyes?
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for
Show me the instructions.
an 18.
So you do.
I'm looking for another one of these.
Oh, you see, my bit. You. I don't. I just have steps numbered and labelled. I don't even have bits labelled. You're looking for an 18. It's the front or back.
It's the front of a Necron.
Give me your.
TV turned off.
On those.
That's the back. This is one of the shoulder pads, so that's the front.
So you got the back and front.
No, those are two backs. Those are two 16s.
Oh, so you're looking for another.
I'm looking for another front because I'm trying. You assemble two people at once. That's two 16s. That's the commander. These are the gunners.
So what are you looking for? A commander or a gunner?
I'm looking for a commander. I'm not looking for an 18. I'm looking for a 17. Because the 18's the head, and that bears no relation to that piece.
No, the 18's the front.
No, 18 on here is a head or whatever the hell that's supposed to be.
Oh, I see. Let the dog see the
So that's not.
What
that's
did you
not
find the
correct.
other bits on? Which one?
It was on multiple. Wherever there's holes. This is technically a race.
Pass me the other one.
Oh, right, yes.
So I don't think
So you're just going to see the TV start doing stuff by itself.
Oh, here it is.
No, that's 16. That's a different one. It has shoulder pads.
What?
I'm looking for the one the same as that. They should be identical.
Oh, I see.
I think.
16, that's a 16.
Oh no, it is that one, but that's 18. This one is for the commander. Why? But they're not. The numbers don't actually match what's on the actual fucking screw.
How much work I've had to do over the last few days.
Okay. Well, there we are.
That's not useful.
There are two fronts on that
16,
one.
yeah, and
There
the
it is.
steelers.
Of course.
It really doesn't matter what
No,
focus
no,
you
no,
use.
no, no.
But yeah, guys, Games Workshop, Citadel, you know,
Not quite as intense for you.
make the instruction numbers match the
Where's
numbers
the sprue cleaner gone?
you
It's
put.
just day from work at home,
on-
seems to be a bit
Where's it
like
gone?
that. It's just like waiting for stuff to come in.
don't know.
Have
Then
you
stuff
lost
comes
something
in.
now?
I'm looking for the little metal. Oh, there it is. Looks like a bottle.
Penis.
Quite a lot of it sometimes it's like I've emailed everyone. I've done everything that I can my end. I'm now waiting on other people.
How's it going over there, you lot?
Yeah.
We're
We're just yeah, we're just here.
Nelson's
You are
complaining
still
about
here.
work.
We're ignoring you.
I'm talking about someone else's work. Well, to be fair, today's work was like why.
Yeah, that's basically my work all the time. I don't have a great week, so.
Sorry.
Oh, that needs to be there. I don't need to scrape
But
it.
no, whoever is doing.
To be fair, this is great
deliveries-
therapy.
Deliveries for
It
the
is great
staff.
therapy.
It's
It's about memories, and very blurry memories.
So that I
Right,
have
where's
to
my-
sort it out and put it in
Okay.
Very stoned
before
notions,
I
yeah.
can do anything with
Okay,
it.
I need to glue these things together.
It's not.
This is where it goes wrong.
We do it normally.
Okay, so
Maybe
this
that.
is the plastic glue. I'd advise using that rather than the super glue. I should have bought the one that is a bottle with a
And you
brush
know what?
that you
Fair
paint.
enough. I don't know how long
Enough to
you're.
clear.
I don't know how much you're paid and how long you're working. So fair
Which
enough,
way
but
up
it
do
makes
these go?
Sorting stuff out my end a bit. of a-
One assumes that way round. That looks like that
Especially today, 'cause
fits.
It was like slightly raining, so quite a lot of stuff.
Is that
No,
it's not.
intentional? No, it's not. It would that be plastic.
And the people
And
who
that
put
bit
out the
plastic.
returns yesterday.
That creates. He's got legs!
That's a good thing.
He's no longer legless.
Well,
Please,
He's a robot, so he kind of needs to walk at some point.
Well, I mean, he doesn't really if he's a Necron, because he could literally be part of the.
He actually is part of the command, but he does have legs. What's weird though is his legs goes up. How the. How? Oh, we go that way. That's his arms.
Just make sure you put them on the right way round.
And not his legs, there's his arms. He's armless.
They literally have destroyers, which are part of the vehicle that they're part of. Are Necron destroyer lords? Are they still a thing?
No.
Really?
Command barges, basically.
I need to read the new rules because seriously, 3rd edition Necrons were so tasty. They've changed the fluff though, and I like the changes they made because
Yeah.
now the Necrons are more
They have more
sentient.
flavour.
They've got more flavour, and
They actually have personality, whereas there was only like one who
They've
had
got-
personality before, which was that weird pariah.
I
I forgot his name. Special
should
character.
have dug out. I think I've got that codex somewhere. Or is it in my dad's house in the loft?
Does that need cutting?
Oh
doesn't
no, you just pull this off there.
it? I didn't know if it was one you cut or one you.
No, please don't cut it. That's a bit loose though, that needle. So just be careful.
There are ones you cut.
There are ones that you cut, but this isn't one of them. This is the Games Workshop one. I should have got the.
Games Workshop one these are ones you cut. This is fancy compared to the ones they had when we were kids.
No, stick it like that so it doesn't get on paper.
Don't be
I
It's supposed to be like the new...
wanted to get the.
Don't be clumsy if you don't like not so.
I wanted to get the.
Oh, this is you.
Hang on, shut up a second. I wanted to get the.
Carpet.
Oh god.
If
I
you-
should have got the one with the brush. That's what I'm trying to say.
I literally vacuumed today,
So this.
so there's not a lot to get up, but apparently
This goes like that.
supposed to.
Why does this go like that?
Yeah.
What does that bit do?
Nice.
It'd probably pick too much up on my
Structural.
Yeah.
I hate to think what people online. I mould.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
guessing.
that goes like?
Like, if I have
Looks
a
like
code
it.
Is that what that's telling me to do?
Hello, people out there who, if anyone's there.
Hello YouTube. There's somebody watching. Lockmines has been in and out. We've got 2 viewers at the moment apparently.
Was that
One of them will be my phone.
No, it's just 1 down there and then 2 up there.
Yeah.
I never know which one to believe.
I believe in them.
But,
To be fair, we have at least three watchers in the room.
We do. Yeah. Quite a few of the people that would usually be watching us are here.
Lucky I did just off a bit.
I've never
Which
been
had
watching.
glue on.
You're sometimes in the streams.
I am sometimes. I do sometimes watch or listen.
I'm around and about.
Nelson is also quite often in the streams.
In fact, generally more often than
You
me.
need to get you guys on the server doing something in Minecraft, even if I have to end up showcasing it for
Torture
you.
chicken.
Is there something that needs to?
Mike will be inappropriate with chickens again.
Is there something that needs to go in that gap? Or is it just there for orkiness?
You are the chicken fiddler.
The bane of chickens.
Can we not have any chicken fiddlers on my YouTube channel?
I still need to finish building.
No one mentioned anything.
I still
about-
need to finish.
Oh, right. Fair enough. I didn't.
Building my castle.
Oh yes, I need to show off your castle.
I've not actually done anything with it yet.
Did you give me a question? You did.
I did, so it's my,
And I
my
got it
question.
right.
You did.
Oh,
Should we use your
Lock
drink,
Mine
Ash?
says submitted a. Nope.
You submit a question.
What is
He's trying. I think he's trying to submit a question, but he keeps retracting it.
Oh, has he put the answer in there as well?
Possibly.
What's the question then?
I don't know. I think he's.
Log
working
mines.
on
If you got a question, send it to Giggles.
Directly.
Yeah, if you want both of us to answer it, or if we it could be and whoever.
Or just target one of us. That's
Or
fine.
target one of us. Yeah, tag one of us in the question.
You can send it directly to any of us if you like. If it's a
Send it
question,
directly to any of us.
I've got my phone.
Yeah.
Do we need a window open? I'm starting to feel a bit. I don't have the same tolerance for.
Narcotic? No, not narcotic.
Definitely not. I don't have a tolerance for. Never. Shush. Not done that.
Sorry, yeah.
Don't out me on YouTube.
Oh, that's what brothers are for.
We're not a bunch.
What is it you've never done?
Cleaning the bottom.
I've done nothing. I mean, nothing.
You've never done nothing. Wow, you've done everything.
So
then.
if you rub,
That.
so you hold it,
It
yeah,
was-
It's basically
in the,
like
in
a
the
file.
curve, yeah, like a file. I also have a file and a knife. These are for cutting on, obviously.
At some
the cutting
point,
boards.
not
Yes.
necessarily tonight, there's a midnight oil coffee blend that we want you to try.
Sorry, a midnight oil.
It's called Midnight Oil.
It's the new coffee blend from Jacksepticeye's top of the morning
right.
coffee, which is
Should do that in the video.
in the video.
That's a coffee review. We should start doing coffee reviews.
You can have it now if you want.
I could do it now.
Oh,
I just
actually,
finished my
no.
beer, so.
You would
Yeah.
need to grind it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but
that
that,
okay?
that won't take but a couple minutes.
Okay, fair enough. Just maybe do it. In
That
the,
won't take a couple
No.
of minutes.
I'll do it in here and close the door.
Okay.
But we need to smell the coffee.
You can smell the coffee.
You
now.
can smell the
It's gonna
coffee
be
once it's
really loud.
grinded.
Oh, okay.
Because Giggles has got to grind it in the NutriBullet. So. Where's the? There, here it is.
I'm actually going to clean
I do
this.
have actually a mechanical grinder.
Like a hand
Is
grinder.
that the
Yeah,
right way?
it doesn't.
is.
I want one of those at Townsend's.
I had one to take to work and then realised it made so much noise that it would just, even if I did it in the kitchen, everybody could hear it.
Just double check. We make sure I've not been sent any questions.
No, it'll probably go to.
Anyone who doesn't have me, you can always send them on to me at the Archaeogaming Museum on Twitter or Archaeogaming1
Or Instaface.
or Instagram or Facebook. I am on all.
I'm not. I need to sort out.
Do you have any questions from the stands?
From the peanut gallery?
From the
What?
fucking casuals.
What are you talking about?
Talking about
Bob.
Warhammer 40,000.
What did I do with my legs?
I have sent it to Giggles on Discord.
What did I do with my legs?
I did that under you.
Not that, my dear.
Oh.
Giggles is currently occupied.
Yes, Giggles is grinding coffee.
Doing essential
Essential
energy.
maintenance.
I've lost my legs! Sea legs or otherwise. What have I done with my legs?
Actually, long points. If you wanted to
I was
send it to
cleaning
me,
at
I
the
can,
moment.
I can try and read it out at least.
I just wiped it off my hands and wet my nose with the
Or
same.
pop it in.
Useless.
Can I have a wet wipe? Quick, please.
Just glue your nostrils shut.
I've got. It's not. I'm not gluing it shut. It just sticks. I've got plastic glue in my nostril.
Ooh. Don't do that.
Oh.
So basically, we'll continue to stream until we're finished, until we're too drunk to care.
Do you want to hear Lockmine's question?
Go for it.
What is tactical dreadnought armour also known as?
Terminator
armor.
armor.
I was going to give you the four options, but
Alright,
yes.
well, what are the
those-
four
those
options? No, give us the four options.
Give us. Let's hear the four options. Just
Four
to
options.
make-
A, we had power armour.
No.
B, we had artificer armour.
Oh, good. Yeah.
C, we had terminator armour. And D, we had carapace armour.
All four types of armor in Warhammer.
They are, but in this particular instance,
It
tactical
is-
dreadnought armour is
It's Terminator armor.
I guess not
It will
straight
be
then.
back.
Lockmines, they need a harder question.
Be fair.
I have no idea.
You guys could literally Google
Questions.
yeah,
Warhammer
yeah,
40K.
there are Warhammer 40k trivia
Some.
lists out there.
You don't need to actually know the right answer.
You can just Google Warhammer
I
40k
still need to
trivia
find my
lists.
legs.
Have you dropped them somewhere?
I don't know. They
Drop
were
your
here.
legs.
They were here.
there.
No, those ones I just took off. There should be two now.
Right on top of them.
Shush you. You're not helpful. I mean,
When did you?
sorry, that was harsh.
You're not helping this immediate instance.
That was harsh.
You are
I'm
being
sorry.
counterproductive. Where's my butt plate? There it is.
Where's your butt plug?
Butt plate. Oh, butt plate, dear. Butt plate.
Oh, it's on
Too early.
That just reminds me of last,
too early for butt
last
plugs.
night's Cards Against Maturity.
Oh god, we had
I
alien
took a
probing.
sniffle. I grabbed the cafetiere.
We've had. Lockmine sent your question, but he then forwarded it to Certib.
And Assertive asked it. So feel free to continue asking questions.
I've got a hair in
Oh,
my
I'm being-
eye and I can't
I'm
get it
being
out.
given. I
Half the coffee.
was just about to drink that.
Can I huff the coffee? Because I haven't huffed that one yet.
Just as well you told me to sniff that. Oh, they're here. I put them on your sheet
Ooh.
for whatever reason.
Jacksepticeye's coffee is actually good.
It's strange because I don't actually like drinking it per se, but I quite
I-
like
I
smelling it.
I never
was-
liked it when I was
you
young.
like-
what
I
was-
like
loved
cold brew?
going into the
Lock
coffee
mine
shop.
follow up?
The coffee
He
shop.
just sent it to Certib on
I
Discord.
know,
that was all.
Was it?
It was just
Oh,
just
send it.
yeah,
I'll
just-
send it.
just sending
Dad
Certib that
would
it was
come
on
to me with
Discord.
a box of coffee and let me smell it, and I would quite.
I assume it's supposed to be gloonies as
Oh.
they're going.
For some
Otherwise, you
reason,
would know.
I
Did you want the next one?
Oh, has he sent another one?
Yeah, sent another one. We can keep it for a bit later if you.
No, continue.
that's
We've got questions for each other, so.
The Chaos Lord Typhus was once known as whom? A. Tiberius the Great Wake. Assuming I'm pronouncing that right. B. Captain Callus Typhon. Captain Erasmus Tycho. Or Magna Titus. Magna Titus. I need glasses.
I'm assuming it's the second one.
I'm going to go with
I
B.
never
Yeah.
B. Captain Callus Typhon.
Is that right?
I don't know. I think it's.
Is it B, Lockmines?
I honestly can't remember.
No, I
Typhon
can't
sounds,
remember either.
Typhon sounds right,
Typhon does sound right.
but that also sounds a bit like a smurf. Although Kalos and Nurgle being the Lord of Nurgle.
Callus Typhon, first captain of the Death Guard.
Yes.
Yay! Woohoo! We don't drink.
Well, I mean, I had a drink because that's really, really tasty.
It's, I'm enjoying
What's
it.
your one?
Mine is a monolith. It's very refreshing.
Big space pyramids which shoot lasers.
Oh, did you Google it? Is that what it was?
I googled.
Okay,
I'm
I
just
am
checking that
making
it actually is
progress.
the
How are
answer
you
to the
doing?
question.
I'm waiting for this to finish.
I need 22 or something that looks
Yeah, like
like
mine said, bit said B.
a 22.
Who's all taking part in coffee?
I've got instant coffee, so I'll.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a coffee actually.
And you want coffee?
If you wouldn't mind, that would be
Well,
one.
how
yes.
do you take your coffees?
Black and 2, please.
Both of us.
Black and tea
We're nice and
sugars.
easy. Also, I've been told.
I have heard the rumours.
Thank you, dear.
That's quite right. Where's the plastic?
Not good as a butt plugger. I should stop saying the word butt plug. I've said butt plug too many times.
We have more questions.
Oh god.
Oh, do we? What, from Lockmines?
Yeah, another one from Lockmines.
This number actually matches.
That's
Oh,
okay.
god.
Do you want it now or?
Yeah, let's have it. If he's asking questions, let's do it. Yeah.
Thank you, Lockmine.
Yeah.
Which pattern of power armor
Oh god.
is favoured by the Raven Guard? We have
Oh.
It's the Corvus mark, and I can't remember which one that is.
We have A. Mark V Heresy armor.
No.
B. Mark III Iron armor. C. Mark VII Aquila armor. Or Aquila, I'm not sure. Depends how you pronounce your Latin, I
Aquila.
guess. And D. Mark VI Corvus armor.
Mark 6 Corvus armor.
I guess I should probably drink because you got there before me, but yeah, it is the Mark 6
Yes, it is.
armor.
I know because the Raven Guard supply mark is Corvus Carix, and of course, what is Corvus? It is a Raven.
It's a Raven.
Raven,
I'm not
yes.
going to have 3 fingers with this
Well,
because
it's
it's,
a
too
crow.
delicious. I'm going
Well,
to have
Cor-
Raven
Corvus-
is Raven
Corvus.
is a crow. Corvus. Is it
No, they're all
Corvus?
Corvus is a crow.
Yeah.
A Raven is Corvus. I can't remember.
I really, really like
Never
this.
remember.
That is
Yeah.
really, really good.
What
Corvus
going?
Corvus is
a
crow.
Raven.
I'm pretty sure Corvus is crow.
I did pour extra water in, so if you finish your coffee and want another
Oh, I
one.
like that.
You can just.
I'm just
That is really, I really like. I'm going to be making that one a lot.
You want to know what to give me for Christmas? That coffee.
Oh.
That coffee?
Mm?
Yes.
You like that one, do you?
Well, I haven't tried it, but I like the smell.
I've got your Christmas present.
Oh,
Have you?
I probably should.
Mm.
Related to the thing that we're
It's not
Do
thing.
stuff.
thing.
Related to what?
Necessarily that,
Nothing.
like do stuff, and I can't be bothered right now.
Fair enough.
Do you know what I was given for my
But I
birthday?
do.
What's that?
A Canvas 13 graphics tablet.
I had got a different Canvas graphics tablet on my wish list, but I changed it for the 13 after I saw the video that Mike sent me because it looks quite nice. I was a bit worried.
It's
it was
not.
going to
It's
be...
not a standalone tablet.
Oh yeah, I was a bit worried.
Because
It was no, the one I ordered wasn't either. It wasn't a graphics
Because those
tablet.
are-
It was a graphics monitor.
Yeah.
One of the bigger
Yes.
ones.
Big-
But I was worried that the 13 was going to be too small.
No,
actually,
it's
having
freaking huge.
having seen.
I was
your
surprised at how big it was.
One,
yeah.
having seen your one,
And I've not been able to use it much because I need an adapter for it to work with my computer
Also,
to actually have the screen.
you were in Newcastle.
I did use it with Mike's laptop and we did do some drawing.
But yes, I have.
Oh yes, I remember that drawing.
I
Did you actually keep those?
did, yes.
Oh my.
They
I-
are saved to Mike's laptop.
I have put
I'm sorry.
that graphics tab on my Christmas wish list. So if anybody wants to chip it,
To be fair, but better than my Super Gay Vortex I drew you.
I love your sort of gay booty.
I what?
Super gay vortex.
how much have you had to drink?
I'm fine. I just can never speak normally anyway.
What's
You're
your
much better
blood
colour
like?
than you were earlier, actually. You're quite pale earlier.
You were slightly less crazy when you were earlier. I don't like it.
They got very crazy before you arrived.
That's not suitable for TV.
Oh, of course, Corvus Corax is
Yes.
a raven.
For me,
Yes, Corvax. Yes, of course it is.
normal-ish behaviour.
I should probably
Yeah,
take
it
a
was
drink
not
for
much
that.
better for you, but yes, you're a much better colour than you were earlier. You see, I don't even really feel obliged to take off the sprue tabs.
Where the hell does that bit come in? Oh, that's 15. That's a good bit.
I don't even really feel obliged to take off the sprue tabs because it's
No, but they're orcs, so it's having spiky
I
bits
can
on
be, I
it.
can be lazy. It's amazing. I love lazy.
Oh, sorry, there was another one whilst I was looking at crows.
Okay.
When you're perving over crows.
So let me see if I can read it out first. I'm going to go and get my glasses. Excuse me a second.
Old man.
Shush you.
Do you think
Oh, yes, bones.
I need glasses to read
But
anything?
I think I was like a tiny bit.
You got a tiny bit low.
No.
I thought you might have been a tiny bit low, which is why I was telling you to eat. You
You weren't
silly goose.
eating. 'Cause you're
I'm
silly.
not diabetic.
Nor am I.
No, you
You literally are.
You can't prove anything. They don't know who I am.
show everyone your. I was going to say show everyone your pancreas.
Only
if you
on
show yours.
only on Nelson's OnlyFans. Only on Nelson's
Flopping one out
OnlyFans.
and
There
we'll
we go.
fucking
That's a
see.
subscriber special. That is.
Flopping out our pancreases at each other.
I can extract your pancreas. I even know where it is.
You're not.
I
That
think
will
it's
become
down-
your
down
butt
this
plug.
way, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
I'm
like-
half qualified.
Half qualified.
Mine
now.
is a
I've
degenerate
helped perform
freeloader.
surgery.
I can do it. I'm not qualified to do it. But I know how to do it.
I've helped perform surgery. I helped perform an
I've,
ORIF.
I've performed surgery on skeletons.
I performed an ORIF on a
Does
live
that-
person.
I got a
Does that
stone
count?
out of my dad's foot.
Well done.
It was
That didn't mean to sound quite so patronising.
It was
Okay.
buried pretty deep.
Okay, we have a question. It was very 3D.
Which Imperial Guard commander
Oh,
is known for reconquering nearly 1,000 worlds in a 7-year campaign to take back worlds once lost to the Imperium?
Lord Solar Macarius.
We have A. Lord Castellan Ursaka E. Creed. B. Lord Solar Macarius. C. Lord Mogul Kamir. And D. Lord Graf Harazan.
We should wait for the options. Shouldn't we?
we should.
It's
We
Lord
should.
Solar. Lots of people pronounce it Macarius, but unfortunately, when pasting the
The question mark, it won't paste it as I copy it.
okay, no worries. Is it Macarius or should it be Macarius? I'll pronounce it as Macarius.
I would go with Macarius, but that because of Latin.
But I mean, the thing is that I seem to pronounce made-up words from Games Workshop the American way, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Especially since Games Workshop was a British company.
Yes, but the words are still made up.
But
Yes, but no, they're based off Latin and German.
Yeah, but Macarius. How would you pronounce Katachan?
Kata-chan.
Yeah, lots of English people pronounce it Katachan.
Yes, that's because they're wrong.
And and Abaddon the Spoiler?
Abaddon the spoiler.
Not Abaddon.
No, not Abaddon. That's an American.
No, that's in English.
No.
And more Americans pronounce it Abaddon.
Yes, but Abaddon.
Or Canadians, anyway.
Abaddon is used a lot in deep South America to mean the end of the world.
Can you pass that, please?
Yes, I know of it as Abaddon. Yes, Abaddon. Abaddon.
I have a thingy you can
Yeah, I
say.
think
Yeah,
I've
I
got
probably
a
just
thingy.
read it in my head and.
I don't know.
Because that was
It is
part
called
of-
Abaddon the Spoiler, though. In every, I can't take that.
Oh,
away.
okay.
In every actual official
Stick it
thing
here.
by Games
It
Workshop.
is, yeah, and in the
As is Catch Chan.
yeah, and also Cadia or Cadia.
Acadia, I'd go.
Cadia.
Acadia.
No, just Cadia.
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 You would
for me.
elongate the A,
Probably.
but there's
But
no.
that's There's an I after the
Yeah, but
T.
isn't it
But
an
not-
E that elongates A's?
Soft foul.
Okay, fair enough. I don't know. English has moved on since I was at school, and I was never very good at it anyway.
English has moved on. Words are hard.
Yeah, I know. They're made up fucking words.
Yes, all words are made
all
up.
words are made up.
There's
Yeah,
none running around in the wild.
there might
I
be.
mean, yes, if I read it in a context which made it look like a word of Latin origin, then yes, it would be Cadia.
Fair enough.
Because again, that's
I'd
Spanish,
go-
also the
yeah,
Spanish.
I would oddly go with Cadia for that, and I don't normally go for the same version of Latin pronunciation.
No, but that's more because of V's and
K's as well, Sir and Kerr.
C's. Yeah,
Yeah.
K,
No,
K's
I
always hard.
look at it and
No, yeah, the Kerr or the Ch for
Yes,
C.
but yes.
Whether it's a Kerr or Ch. I generally go for. Actually, no, I generally go for Kerr.
Okay, so I can make everything
You
up
generally
until.
go for.
I go for
until-
normally a K unless it feels like it ought to be church Latin.
I can-
Ecclesiastical.
Exactly.
I can make
Like I
everything
said,
up until
Can
the.
I have a thing?
But yes, you can. Sorry, I can make everything up until the bulldozer, the turrets, the roof. Two different roof configurations. The magnetized.
Another
roof.
question.
Yeah.
Go for it.
What is the highest?
Did you drink for
Te-
not saying?
No,
what's
not
in there? Okay, sorry.
Shall we wait until he's drunk?
I'm trying to
He's
stick
he's
these.
he's trying at the moment. He's trying to do a
I
three-person
can't
job.
see, you're in the way. What is the highest attainable rank in any tarot cast?
Oh, it's gonna be.
A is La, B is L, C is Re, and D is O.
I think it's. Oh.
That's not an
That's
answer.
not one of the answers.
Shazo? Is it
I
O?
think it's so, yeah.
Yeah, Commander Farsight is the highest commander of the Farsight Enclave, and he's Shazo, isn't he?
Yeah. Shazo Cassis or whatever.
Yeah. Is it O?
Final answer?
That's my final answer.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, hey, and the Tau of the second
I was having
story.
difficulty because it came up as D-O-D as the last
They've got
thing.
vaginas in
Ah,
there for
how-
us.
is it- which-
They
that's-
know
that's-
it is.
They
D
still
is
look
actually
Who
like
right.
has
vaginas.
vagina as eyes?
Don't fuck a Tau
Excuse me?
nose.
Well, to be fair, if they
No.
complain, they're a bit of a wussy, so they probably won't be able to do anything with that one.
I like the Tau
He's
because
put,
they're the nice people.
He's put one in chat.
They chemically castrate people.
Show me a fortress and I'll show you a ruin.
That's
Who
probably
said that?
Rogel Dawn.
He didn't put the answer, so I don't know.
It's either going to be Rogel Dawn or... No, it doesn't really sound like something Perturabo would say. He would say, "I'll bugger their women."
Fuck your face. Oh, I just broke that. That is all broken.
Did you drink for your
Yeah,
Macarius?
yes, I did.
Okay, right, fair enough. Do you need some help?
Is that an integral bit? It's also not the way that's...
What do you think
can
of the
soup
coffee?
though if you
I
need
haven't
to.
got round to drinking it.
Oh.
It's still hot.
Fair enough.
I'm
Well,
going.
Considering you didn't have any milk in it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it? Rogel Dawn, Lockmines?
Oh, Captain Edane Bourne? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that.
I don't know who that is.
No.
Spell it.
EDAIN
Bourne.
space BOURNE.
Yeah.
Can you look that up? I don't know who that is. Sorry. I guess I'll take a drink for not knowing who that was.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to roll. Do you want me to roll for you?
Yeah.
Three.
Edenborn.
Eden.
E-D-D-A-N. Captain of the Silver Skulls, Chapter 2nd Command.
Oh, that's obscure. Well done, Lockmines. This is a really nice drink, and it's a short drink rather than a long one, so I'm going to just have a mouthful.
It's also very concentrated with
It's very-
gin
it's
and vermouth.
delicious.
I may actually need some help with this because my dyspraxia is actually playing up.
Alright, what's up?
It's the next bit's
If
incredible.
I wouldn't drive you, I would probably try one of those. Gin and vermouth.
Oh, we've
Spitting it then.
got space for.
I know. I have to do things.
Oh, fair
You
enough.
can do things tomorrow. Oh no, you want
Yes,
to come
exactly.
out? You owe me
You
a
wanna-
hat.
All right. You can come hang out tomorrow.
You owe me a hat.
Stay tomorrow night.
Yeah, I could do that.
We've got a double bed for you.
We do have a martial arts session we need to go, and then I need to be a godfather.
Oh, you can. We don't have to get wasted.
No, we don't get wasted.
Enough for Mike.
We can drink through the day, can't we?
We can drink through the day. We are walking into town.
Just like so, yeah. We're doing buffy tonight, aren't we?
I wasn't planning on it.
I thought we were.
No. I had said that we were going to take buffy off.
I thought we said we were doing it this time. No.
I mean, we can probably play it because the only other person that needs to be there is. No, Nick and Bonnie have had some bad news.
Oh yes, no.
So I don't know if they're going to be up for it this weekend. If I'm honest.
So, yes, you're right. That is a fairly obscure reference. That's the entry.
That's the only thing about
Eden Bourne. Wow, well done.
Okay, actually, I have a question.
Hang on, we both drank for that, didn't we?
Yeah.
What's your question?
What was Battlefleet Gothic before it was called Battlefleet Gothic?
Oh.
This is almost a trick question.
How far back are we going?
We're going back to the 80s.
Is this something you were
board
listening
game?
to yesterday?
Yes.
I thought I recognised the question.
So Mike might actually be able to answer this.
I can't because I can't remember.
The board game was Battlefleet Gothic or before Battlefleet Gothic? I don't know, like Spacey Pew Pew.
No.
Are you looking it up?
I'm just making sure I've got the right name.
Go on and tell me.
Just going to make sure that I've got the right name.
I'm going to drink preemptively.
You're drinking, hey?
Yeah. Yeah, that is good. That drink.
I think what makes it is the lime juice.
The vermouth as well. I think. I'm glad I got the white rather than the red because I think the red would have ruined it. That's quite pretty. Nelson, you okay?
Yeah,
Can you just scan for me?
I'm fine.
What did they have to drink before? Or did you make them? You made them red ones go faster.
Yeah.
No.
No?
There
No.
was a thing with the blue and the fiery thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the one that you made up with the fireball
The first one,
whiskey,
yeah.
and whatever the blue one was. Blue Smurf.
The Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf.
Okay, so you've had both. You've had both
Sorry,
of those.
1990. Sorry, it was Warhammer Space Fleet.
It was Spacey Pew Pew.
No, yeah. I will amend that. It's actually Battlefleet Gothic. Did appear in the 1980s, but it was never really made. It was play tested,
Right.
and people said it's too confusing, so they didn't make it. They then made Space Fleet, and then they brought out Space Fleet, Battlefleet Gothic later.
Fair enough. What's Logmine? Logmine's written something in chat. What's it say? Rage without focus is no weapon at all. Take this lesson back to the Blood God. That sounds very much like a Blood Angels or Flesh Tearers quote, doesn't it?
Do you want to go lie down on our bed?
Does.
Spacewall? No. No, Spacewall's not really Rage, is it? Who said that? Is that a quote from a person, Lockmines?
Or thing.
And could you give us like
A hint.
Like a
Because
hint,
that's
I
quite an
think.
obscure quote again.
Oh.
Can I help if you're having problems? I've stuck the bit
I'll get
together
someone
there.
who's not also, because this is technically a race.
It's not a race.
Well, sort of.
You're going to win.
Not necessarily.
It's probably a bit more complicated.
Mine is a bit more fiddly,
I've got
if I'm
lots
honest.
of. I'm not getting to my small bits.
Do I need to give anything
No,
to you?
literally, I was just.
You're just sleeping. Nelson has been up since like.
This is
I
true.
know, but
You usually. It was Lorgar.
I what?
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense, because
you know,
he is very
religious
preachy.
fanatic.
concerned about you.
Lorgar.
You
always be.
usually fall asleep around this time on Friday evenings during our Dungeons and Dragons sessions as well. I was going to say.
It's not that late, is it?
How long?
It's 7 minutes past 9.
Yeah.
We've only been going in that. We haven't even been making models for an hour.
Yeah, but Nelson's been up since.
I know, I've been up since 6, or awake since half 6.
Yeah, but you've got more to you.
Are you calling me that?
No, I'm calling you chunkier.
It's a polite way of saying fat.
Well, you're chunkier than
No.
Nelson.
I am fat.
No, you're not.
I weigh 13 stone.
Yeah, I weigh considerably more than that. Well, look at this piddly little super glue.
That is a
But you're
bit-
bigger than he is.
Shit.
Do you mean
Let's-
taller?
Older.
Older.
Taller in the years.
Taller in years.
We haven't actually got the second. We've never had the second cam on when we've been making it.
We haven't. I could
Shall we
switch
do?
to it.
We can actually show
Well,
you
you
some
could
of
you could
this.
keep this one as big screen and have like
No,
your.
We tried that and it was
it's
a bit
complicated.
Yeah,
I might need
make
both
that little.
hands.
Make
I,
it
c- I
small.
could make this. I
Make
could.
that one small and put it
Or you
like
could
up
go.
here.
I could make
I
this
would
small.
probably. Well, I've got a coffee to drink yet.
Do you want to bring
But the
your
other
coffee over
thing
here?
is I
There's a seat
can't
here.
really like.
I can borrow your hands.
Oh
could
no,
do
I
this.
was talking about making this one smaller.
Well, no, because this one's more looking at more fiddly stuff. This is just
Okay.
looking at our faces.
And no one will see that.
There we go.
There we go.
I'm looking
This is
at
the
you.
interesting stuff. You're subbing in somebody, are you?
A fortress
For-
is built with
I
blood
like
and
making
toil. Only blood and toil may be taken. Hence, someone in
Get
the
my own
space
shed,
will.
like a mini
A
workshop.
fortress is built with blood and toil, only by blood and toil.
Do you want a Nelson hand?
It actually might wake Nelson up.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come,
Nelson.
come over here and sniff some plastic.
I'd
will
be
you?
careful as
you
Oh,
pass
do you
the
want
tree,
us
please.
to? Do you want us to
Please.
turn the cameras off while you walk past them?
I have a hood and long hair.
Many people have hoods and long hair.
To be fair, you're going to feature in some
Don't
live
look straight
videos
at the
at some
camera.
point.
That's true. You've
Yeah,
you've
I
already
am.
featured in some of mine actually.
Yeah.
You have been on my channel.
Although in
you're
historical
going to
costume, which might,
feature-
well, you're wearing
You're
actually.
going to feature.
Do you want me
You're
to
gonna
pass
feature
you
in more
a?
of the
Do you want me?
costumes.
Do you want a chair over there, Nelson?
We've got
So-
City. You can move my
There's a
phone
thing.
and crowds.
Do you want to sit at the table though? That might be easier. Do
Yeah.
you want a dining room chair?
Yeah, I can.
Let's
can
shuffle the chairs around. Giggles is going to go
Saying
get one.
words, and let me introduce you. What are we doing?
We are doing-
Kenton's going to give you a chair.
Yeah, I'll give you this chair.
Yeah.
What we're doing is I need to glue this bit to this bit and then him into that.
Right.
There's a thing in the guy. Technical terms. Oh.
Okay, I need to
Step
drink
over.
for the. Did you drink for the Lord?
I did.
Quote? Right.
Oh no, I didn't. How many fingers?
Yeah, you roll it. That's 3.
Three. Oh, God.
Have smaller fingers. Use Nelson's.
Are you taking
Sorry,
this one?
I'm not particularly.
It's okay. It's okay.
Nelson,
Don't
can
rush.
you pull that chair around a bit more?
We can fit more people around today.
We can shove this under the table.
In fact, actually, if I have your chair.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes, that's
thinking.
what I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you this chair,
No, not really.
and then I'll take the one from Mike.
Need to upload a video to the new channel at some point. Have you told Kylie about the new channel?
No, we haven't. We will at some point.
We will do it at some point. We can even promote it here and say it's coming out soon and to go and subscribe to the channel anyway.
What channel is it?
It is, and we'll talk about it later.
That's
That's an interesting channel. Name for a channel.
Well, actually, it sounds like quite a good name for a channel, actually, doesn't it? Talk about
I'll
it
talk about it
later.
later. We're going to talk about anything
I'd
else.
put ours, but
Okay, alright. A fortress built with blood and toil.
and the clue was Space Wolves.
Yeah, Ragnar.
Lane, or it might be. Oh, is it the crazy wolf priest?
Ulfric the Slayer. Ulfric the Slayer.
Yeah.
Ulfric the Slayer.
Or is it Bjorn? Could be Bjorn. I'm gonna go with Bjorn the Fell-Handed.
So,
I'm going to go with Ragnar Blackmane. Come on, mine too, was it?
It's gonna be something obscure. It's gonna be Ulfric. Stormcloak. I mean,
Ulfric.
Ulfric the Stormcloak.
I recognise that reference.
Ulfric the Slayer.
Ulfric, yeah.
Ulrich von Liechtenstein.
You could,
Ooh,
I guess
that's a nice
you could
scalpel.
throw in some Skyrim questions, I suppose.
Throw in just general nerdy questions. It's
Yeah,
fine.
you could throw in
Ones about archaeology would be great.
Yeah, thank you. You can
Oh,
throw in some other questions.
Have
for us.
you downloaded the new anniversary
Mm,
update,
Right, is it?
No,
Kenton,
of Skyrim?
of Skyrim?
no.
They've
Oh.
added in a
It-
survival
It's got spiky bits, so it's,
mode where
I don't
you
know
actually
how
get
it's
affected by like not eating food.
because that
Oh,
says it's
okay.
supposed to have a flat bit, but it doesn't actually have a flat bit.
It was Lehman Russ.
Scalpel.
Even Russ, really? That's a smoother, so that smooths down edges.
I'll drink to that.
I think it's supposed to be a small flat bit at the top there, and it might
Yeah,
be where
that.
the sprue bit was.
Yeah, I think that is.
I've actually done it on this one. Lehman Russ. Oh god.
Well, he's a
Not
demi-
3.
He's a demigod.
1. That's fine.
Just the dice is just a suggestion. It's just guidelines.
It's fun. It keeps it a bit random. Okay. Do you have a question for me? Because
I've got a
I've
question.
asked you a few questions. I'm enjoying the questions more for the model making, if I'm honest. Fuck model
That-
making.
It's going to be too easy for you.
No. We can save that one from a bit more
Leave that
drunk.
for later, yeah.
Yeah, I think this will need a file.
Name the 2 most famous Gatan who are currently active. bonus points for their needlessly complicated Catan names. You've literally got to the book.
I
and
do.
You've been reading it.
Well, two which are active, they're three active now.
The two that I'm going to know.
But
So,
Catan, there's the Shard of the Nightbringer,
yeah,
and there's the Shard of the Deceiver. I can't remember their more convoluted names.
fair enough. It's the Nightbringer, Azagorod, and the Deceiver, Mephet Tran.
Which are the Eldar names for them?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to drink. I don't get bonus points.
You don't get that, I suppose.
And
Points
as we know, points mean
Points,
drinks.
points mean
So, won't get the bonus points.
points are largely irrelevant here. Right, what do I need? I need the spiky little pinwheel things.
Can I spy my phone? I just need to check a fact. I'm pretty sure I know it. It's just beside you.
Borrow your phone.
See, outsourcing. If you can't do it yourself, pay someone else to do it.
Well, you know, I like building things.
And I'm paying you in
And-
love, by the way, not actual money.
But I mean, you know, you wanted to make some models, so here we are. So we have other Necrons that you can.
I can just I can.
There's another Necron
quiz
over
master.
there. You can.
I could actually start making Trazen. I'm going to start making Trazen.
Where is the glue and how do you use it?
The glue is here.
You squirt it.
No, I know. It's just I've not used this
So,
type of knowledge.
Very small.
Very
amounts,
small amount. You
especially
don't
for
need a
this.
lot because
It's
it
got a
melts the
little.
plastic.
It's got a little
Dropper.
dropper. It's got an ejaculate on it. I'll take a drink for that.
Yeah, that's much better.
Do you really want some Major Nerdy? Yeah, give us some Major Nerdy.
No, it does.
Hang on a minute. I'm doing a question
It's
for Carly.
definitely needed.
You can
a
also
file.
do fishing in the new. Oh, you can do fishing in
Yeah,
the new
fishing, yeah.
Skyrim update. That's true.
Yeah.
Everything's being Minecraft these days. I was about to say Primecraft.
Yeah, I saw that. It was like,
And I was literally just about to say, you can't go fishing in Minecraft.
I haven't updated the server. I need to do that. Mike, can you reach? I dropped something on the floor. Can you reach my caterpillar track? Thank you.
Touch your caterpillars.
Yes, please. Yes. Oh dear.
Are you sticking yourself to the...
No, I was just about to drop some sharp things on my crotch. Come on, I'm not looking at your phone. What's the question?
just double checking my answer because it'll be really embarrassing if I got it freaking wrong. I'm confident of the answer. I'm 98% confident.
To be fair, I didn't know most of the ones that I've said off the top of my head. I just knew enough to Google what the answers were. I knew some.
Who was the fourth Primarch rediscovered by the Emperor?
The Emperor.
I'll give you a clue if you want one.
Go on, have a hint.
I was going to say he was incredibly jealous. That doesn't help, does it? He was incredibly jealous of the Praetorian of Terror.
Ah, Perturabo.
No, I got that wrong. Sorry. Vulcan's fuck buddy.
Vulcan's fuck buddy.
Yeah.
Fulgrim.
No. Vulcan's fuck buddy.
Vulcan and Fulgrim are very close.
That other one.
The other one. Is he a traitor Primarch?
No, the one which Fulgrim literally killed. Chopped his head off.
So he's a traitor Primarch.
No, Fulgrim chopped her head off. Fulgrim's a traitor Primarch. He chopped the head off this Primarch.
Oh, head of a Primarch?
Yes, his name is very similar to Iron.
Ferrus Manus was beheaded by Fulgrim?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that. Oh, fair enough. Okay.
He was also the fourth Primarch rediscovered by the Emperor. Who was the second Primarch rediscovered by Emperor?
Who was the second?
Yeah. That's not a clue. It's not Doctor Who. Although Doctor Who would be probably a Primarch. He's a Perpetual.
And
And technically he's not perpetual because perpetuals aren't reincarnated in different physical forms.
Well, it kind of depends on when you look at the lore, if I'm actually honest.
Oh.
So who was the second?
Who was the second Primarch to be discovered by the Emperor?
I'll give you a major hint. It wasn't any of the Forgotten. It wasn't either two of the Forgotten.
Oh no, because they weren't rediscovered by the Emperor.
Well, no, they were rediscovered by the Emperor because they were Primarchs.
Again, it depends on when
when
you're looking at the lore.
Yes. It was after the. It was probably after the Ulanor Crusade that they were gotten rid of. Not the Little Crusade.
Oh, because the law that I was aware of then must. No, I think quite a lot of that was established when the Horus Heresy stuff started coming out. I think.
This.
Um,
Or about the time of the Little Crusade.
yeah. Who was the second Primarch to be discovered? It wasn't. I don't remember the first Primarch. I don't remember these.
No, you should know the first Primarch who was rediscovered.
Was it Horus?
There you go.
Oh, excuse
Well
me. So
spotted.
the second Primarch is the one that had been with Horus the longest, and who was most hurt by Horus's betrayal.
No.
Okay, was he a traitor Primarch?
No. It wasn't Sanguinius, and it wasn't a traitor Primarch.
Oh, okay, because I thought it might have been Sanguinius.
It was one who was quite jealous of Horus, but ultimately thought he was a good choice for War Master.
The Dawn.
No. Good on the same stubborn side, eh?
Russ?
Yes, it was
It was
Leland
a
Russ.
wolf. Okay.
It was second. You don't drink that.
No,
I'll
no,
drink
I
it
didn't
anyway.
actually. But yeah, I'll drink it anyway.
Yeah, it was first. It was Leland Russ. He was the second. The third was one of the Forgotten.
Oh, okay, we're getting some computer nerdy stuff. In terms of memory, what does volatile mean? It means it's not it's not stable. Yeah,
That's quite literally what volatile means.
when power is shut off, it doesn't remember it. It's
Yeah.
It needs power to maintain its
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
It's basically a type of short-term memory which just gets which isn't remembered.
In addition, it's a type of short-term memory.
Red Dwarf reference.
It could be short-term memory though.
But my proximity to magnetic foils appears to be affecting my short-term memory. On another note, the magnetic toils appear to be affecting my short-term.
I don't understand how this goes together.
It's Orc. No one should. An Orc needs only Orcs can build Orc technology. You should know this. It's in law. Damn it.
I'm not a mech.
Take a drink for that.
Oh, it's because I've got no. Wait.
What number legion of the Lunar
And
Wolves?
then you want this man to go in his chair.
His little bar stool.
Alright.
He's completely forgotten the. Might ask him a question. You okay? Do you need a hand? Do you need eyes?
No.
A brain?
I didn't know. Stop saying things. I did need
Things.
eyes, but I've managed to work it out. I can't.
Oh,
What was the question? Sorry.
what number legion was the Space Wolves? Not Space Wolves, the Lunar Wolves. / the Sons of Horus. / the Lunar Wolves.
They were like the 14th or something like that.
Close!
13th.
No,
15th?
no.
12th.
No, you were going better with 15th.
16th.
Yes, they were 16th legion. See, this is how many pieces a model should be.
Computer storage that only maintains the data while the device is powered, yeah. Fair enough. I like that nerdiness. I like the levels.
I am not a computer person, unless it's archaic computers. Archaic, like my face.
That's so good.
As in,
So
I really
Viking.
like that.
If it's not volatile storage,
Why are you looking at me like that?
is it if it does maintain its state
Weirdo.
without power?
Any weirdo
It's
look at me.
non-volatile.
Okay, what sort of what type of memory?
Only mad.
No, I don't. My knowledge of hardware is ridiculously.
I'm not a
Actually,
man, not
it's
mad.
not the only one I think, but Flash.
Well, I'm mad. I can't deny that.
So all your USB drives.
At least these are easier to break out
Yeah.
of the doodah, sort of.
Oh, I've got it upside down.
Do you have another? Oh, okay, no, you do.
Are you,
Do I have
Yes,
another- I've got another question.
Technically, you were
Yeah,
right.
you
It's
do that.
non-volatile.
I've got them upside down. That's why it didn't make sense. Have I
I
got
will
another
take-
question for you? I do have another question for
I'll
you.
take over again and then.
Can,
But I'm building my space archaeologist.
can you name the five? Here we go. This is going to get you. Can you name the 5 major chaos gods and their sacred numbers?
I can name.
1, 2, 3,
you're
4,
including.
5.
You're including Mao. I like that. You're including Mao. So
Of course I am.
we have, in order of. I was going to say in order of age. In order of age, Mao. They've retconned the next to be Khorne. It should be Nurgle according to old law. There's ancient Khorne about the same. Slay and then Slanesh.
Okay, now the sacred numbers.
Oh god. Slanesh is. Slanesh should be 69. 14?
Do you just want to guess them all and I'll tell you, or do you
No,
want
no,
to tell you as
I'm
they go
trying
along?
to. I'm trying to think at the same time.
Okay, I can tell you that 14 is wrong for Slaanesh.
Is it right for any of them?
Nope.
Okay.
None of them are higher than 12.
Oh no, it would be 12, wouldn't it?
No, none of them are higher than 12.
No, yes, I knew what you meant.
Okay, Slaanesh isn't 12.
No.
Can I have the glue, please?
Good.
Those, I don't know whether you might be better off with that. They're a bit thinner for that.
Yeah.
Or possibly the file.
I'm going to use the file now for this bit.
Can I have the glue?
Kylie,
Hang on.
Sorry?
I should probably do it sometimes,
No.
otherwise I'll never.
Yeah.
Take the file down to the bottom. I'm going to go with corn being 6.
Nope. 6 is one of them, but it's not corn.
Nurgle.
You say Nurgle is 6?
Yeah.
Nope, Nurgle is the only one with 2 numbers.
Okay. Oh, it's Mal 6?
Nope.
Oh shit, I've broken Tracen's foot.
We have super glue.
Okay. In which case, it's going to be Zange, which is 6.
Nope.
Isn't there perhaps only one left?
Yeah, yes, but there's one that you haven't said 6 for.
No, it says Slaanesh.
No, you didn't say.
Okay,
You didn't say
Slaanesh is
yes.
6.
Slaanesh is 6. Yes.
Nurgle, you said Nurgle's only one.
With 2 numbers.
11?
No, but 11 is one of them.
So Nurgle's only one with 2 numbers.
Two
But one
numbers,
of them
not two
isn't
digits.
11. Yes, 2 numbers,
Oh.
not 2 digits. Nurgle canonically has 2 numbers. It might be old canon.
Using your feet.
2 numbers. What is 2 numbers and not 2 digits?
It's literally
Two different numbers.
2 different numbers. Yeah.
No, that's not it. I don't know how you differentiate between the two.
As in
2 numbers are
11
2
and
numbers.
15, for example, is 2 numbers as opposed to.
Yeah.
No Chaos Gods canonically have that.
It might be old canon, like I said, like old.
Because when you said none have more than 2 numbers, that's when I was referring to something which has 2 digits.
Yeah, I that's what I understood as well. When
Fair enough. I apologise, but no. What Nurgle apparently, I haven't. This was from Reddit.
9?
Apparently, 9 is one of them, but it's not Slaanesh's or Nurgle's.
Corn.
Yes,
Is it-
no,
Zange.
it's Zange.
Yes, 9
is the
makes
sacred number of
sense because it
Zange,
is kind of it's a magic number in
Yes.
some mythologies.
6 is Slaanesh. You've already
6
got
is
that.
Slaanesh. None of them are 1.
That's correct.
I think one of them's 3.
Yes.
And I can't remember which. This might actually quite superbly. Having a broken foot kind of is in keeping with old decaying zombies.
Yeah, but Trazian's not a zombie. He's an eternal, immortal robot of shiny, spangly goodness.
He is an archaeologist.
Yes, but not all archaeologists are shiny, spangly rebels.
They should be though.
Would you like me to give you the sacred numbers?
Yes, please.
So 9 is Zinch, Khorne is 8, Nurgle is 7 and 3, apparently. Slaanesh is 6 and Malal is 11.
Oh, what the fuck?
You drop something else.
No, the same thing.
Yeah. Do you want to scooch forward a bit?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, maybe, like over.
It's trying to.
Yeah.
Trouble is, if I scoot
Fit
too
in.
much forward.
Or do you want
No, it's,
the
no, that's not the foot. That's a bit of broken spring.
Could be.
Could be a foot. You can.
What does CRT mean?
Cathode ray tube. Cathode ray tube.
There we are, I'll give you that one. I haven't got an alcoholic beverage though, so I can't drink at the moment.
Glue me, please.
Yes, because I'm busy trying to fit that in place. Do you need some eyes?
No, he says, no, I'm an archaeologist.
I'm glad I put this down.
If we're
because it would
going
be
with that,
impossible
then
to
what's the
find
opposite of a cathode?
Oh, balls of shit.
It's not balls or shit. What's the opposite of a cathode? A doggode.
A big cathode.
You get a slow clap for that.
Thank you, I'll take the slow clap. Actually, no, it sounds like I'm inviting an STD.
A slow STD.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
I think.
complicated law. Okay.
Could you get me an alcoholic beverage, Giggles? Can I have a Papa Smurf, please? I need to slow down a little bit on the spirits.
Don't pass me your glass.
Yes, can I have it in a
I
tall
mean,
glass?
cathode.
I just thought I'd get this.
Papa
one.
Smurf is literally a
That's
spirit.
so good, thank you. That monolith is so tasty.
Do you want to fix that first?
Did you manage to do the bit that...
Yes. So we've got some dudes sitting in their chairs.
Cathode ray tube.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said.
I
Cathode ray tube.
love, what are they called?
Clumsy.
The valve tube technology.
Mm.
That's so pretty.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They don't make stuff like that anymore.
Don't need to. The problem with cathode with valves is that they're big.
I know, and they give off a lot of heat, but they're still very pretty. Isn't there still parts of the International Space Station that run on vacuum tubes, aren't there? Or did they
I know
replace all of that?
there's one of the early. Oh no, it's Colossus, isn't it? That still does calculations. So
It
that's-
does. Well, it doesn't. It
runs a program.
interprets weather signals from
Yeah.
the north,
It doesn't
from
have
the,
to, but it does.
Yeah, from the. It's either from the North Sea or from the Channel. I think it's from the Channel.
I remember we were talking about.
Yeah.
You were.
I certainly remember
Oh.
as I was saying it. That, we were talking about that.
You need the super glue for that model, Nelson.
Oh no, I was trying to do it without the super glue.
No, it won't work because it's resin, it's not plastic.
It's still resin.
No, you'll need
Resin casts can be put together with plastic glue.
not the fine cast ones.
They can. I've done it.
Oh, okay.
I've literally done it.
Fair enough. It shouldn't have worked.
Who was it in law who suggested that Emperor take the title Emperor of Mankind?
Now, I don't think it's all the Primarchs.
No. Before the
So it would have
climax.
been.
Not sure I
That's
know
a big
that.
hit.
It would have been. What's his face? The Regent of Terror.
Do I give you that?
I know. Hang on, give me a second.
The person who founded the Inquisition.
Yes. Bollocks. What was his name?
Arguably also petrol.
I thought he said he wasn't.
No, it's not known what he is. He is about 20,000 years old.
He doesn't live a very long time.
Yeah, he's about 20,000 years
So
old
he-
according
he's
to
mortal,
current
he might-
established canon.
He might not be. He might not be perpetual.
The other link is that he is kin of the Emperor of some kind, which means that he's probably part
I know
petrol.
who it is, but I can't.
I
I
would
can't
leave that to
think of
you.
his name.
Thank you.
Give me the first letter.
M.
Bollocks. That doesn't help.
A.
Malcador.
Malcador
The Sigillate.
or Malcador the Hero.
Or Malcador the Hero. Yes.
He was
I'm
a
going to
person
claim that one.
who suggested that he took the
Yes.
title Emperor of Mankind during the Unification Wars, which just shows how old Malcador is for what is assumed to be a normal human.
20,000 years. So he would have been born around now.
No,
No, he'd been born around the year 10,000.
around the year 10,000. In 8,000 years'
In
time,
8,000
he'll be
years.
born.
I was going to say, Lockmice has another question which you may actually know the answer to, and I don't, because I don't think I know what the answer is. The question is, what was the first computer programming language called?
That depends on how you're defining a computer programming language.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm assuming in the same terms that you would say a I was going to say high-level language, but not assembly language and not machine code.
Or
Oh, okay. So the first one with defined. It was
Character.
Cobalt, wasn't it?
no.
Cobalt's quite late.
Was it?
Well,
I would have gone with BPL.
Cobalt's 80s, 70s.
I would have gone with BPL,
No, 60s, 64.
which was sort of the precursor to C. But I think there's something before
No,
that.
there's something before that.
And I thought you'd probably know that.
I should know this. I feel like I should know this.
I feel like
I
should know
literally
too.
studied this in my
Really?
in my computing history module in my
I've just been looking into it a lot recently.
Yeah.
in my computing.
It's just not the sort of thing I expect people to be taught in a computing.
God.
I'll take a drink because my
So
first
it's
guess
not.
was Cobalt.
Yeah, it's not. One could argue machine code technically, or
Yeah, first like.
interpreters and things like that, and
Well, I mean, I would argue it was probably whatever Ada Lovelace wrote using flashcards.
logic circuits.
Um,
Essentially, is what that was.
I'll take a finger.
No, you can stop drinking.
It was Cobalt.
No. It is generally accepted that Ada Lovelace's algorithm for the analytical engine is the first computer language ever created.
I don't think that's
it's
what.
not the name of the...
No,
yeah,
and also my
language.
first answer was Cobalt, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Cobalt.
Technically,
Cobalt.
technically,
Which is
logic
horrifically
circuits
incorrect.
was essentially all she was using.
Yeah.
I'm going to claim that. Based off that answer.
Log Mines is probably going to go for the first one that's actually used with an electronic computer.
Yeah. Well, that would be still logic, 'cause that technically Colossus was
Assembly
a...
language
Colossus was a...
49.
Ada Lovelace's algorithm for the analytical engine.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
it,
still,
right.
I'm still going to claim that.
Have a drink anyway. I had one.
The
I'm
first
down.
compiled coding language was autocode, 1952.
Oh bollocks!
I didn't know that.
I did know that. I just hadn't gone back far enough in my head.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I would use the clippers to try and get those off.
No, because he actually came out better with just...
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, because the
I didn't realise
Clippers...
that Bacchus created Fortran.
No, Bacchus was a Roman god.
No, Bacchus with a K, not Bacchus with an H.
Doesn't matter. In Greek, they are...
John Bacchus.
Probably named
Seems
after
to be
that.
quite a sort of
It
soft-
is very fragile. It's not soft. It's brittle. That's the problem. It's crap. I hate Finecast stuff, but it's the only thing that they really do there. We might need to pin that.
Detail models, that's
There you
fine.
You got Fortran and Algol before you get Cobalt, but only by a year each.
Yeah,
no,
because
I-
Cobalt was
57,
60...
I should have got-
59.
59.
I should have got the first one. The purpose was to help Charles Babbage.
Yes.
Babbage's machine.
Babbage's
Wow,
different
So
engine.
interesting.
Yeah, she saw it as a mathematical problem, and she just loved mathematical problems. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, let me do something with this.
And supposedly they were...
Friends.
However,
with mathematical benefits.
spotty, neckbeard, four-eyed geeks on Reddit will tell you that that wasn't a proper computer language. No, it literally
Yeah, I mean,
was.
it's
Defining what a computer
Yes,
was,
I
which is
assume-
actually a person that inputted something into a machine. Yes, it was the first computer language. And Ada Lovelace was the first computer.
Well, actually, technically, one could argue that
Babbage's engine was to replace human computers.
Yeah, Antikythera mechanism.
Antikythera,
mechanism.
That's
yes,
not
yes.
how you pronounce it. It's
Isn't it?
Antikythera. Thera from Earth comes from terror.
Did you want to try the coffee?
I have the coffee.
You have the coffee. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't realise you.
Did
Is it
you
good?
miss
Do you
that
like it?
being
It is.
passed over?
No, I don't think I did. I just,
Coffee by stealth.
for some reason, blanked it.
I think I owe you a question, don't I?
You do. Gonna leave that for a little bit.
Oh, my services are...
No. If you want to do more modelling, we can give you more modelling too. The next bit's gonna be pain in the bums on.
The shadow one.
What is the
I like
goal
that.
of the Chaos, now retconned Chaos God Malal?
Basically, fuck everything up.
Is it chaos? Isn't that just chaos gods in general?
Basically, well, it depends whether you think he wants
Go
to
on,
do
go,
or what
yeah.
actually Malau is actually doing, because essentially he's for check and balance on everything.
He is a check and balance.
He's for
What's
chaos.
his-
He's the chaos of the chaos gods.
What's his stated goal?
status goal is to fuck everything up?
Well, no. Come on,
It
be
is.
more specific than that. before I
That's
get
not
to
more.
you.
That's not. I'm trying to figure out what the next bit of this fucking model is.
So now we're over the instructions.
It is 27, and 27 actually looks like it's made out of several pieces.
So is your face, which is
Well,
technically
it is
not
true.
incorrect.
It's made out of many bones. That's 27. But we need 27 and that. Oh no, that is one bit. There we go. You can cut that out whilst I go to the toilet.
Wait a
You can,
minute, I don't.
he can cut it out while you give me the answer to my question.
Okay. Oh no. So Malau is basically to. It's essentially entropy, really.
Yeah, he's the antithesis
This
of
of chaos.
yeah, he wants to destroy the chaos.
He wants to,
and
which will
cut-
actually destroy him as well.
Okay, yeah, but he's happy with that. He wants to
Yeah.
cut the universe off from the warp. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he is.
He's amazing. I
He is
love Milan.
entropy incarnate.
He is. Even more so than Nurgle, which is saying something.
Which is Nurgle's natural entropy. He's kind of metaphysical entropy.
He is literally the end of all things. Well, the end of all sentient life, anyway, except arguably orcs.
So here we
Or Necrons.
We've got
yeah,
a
no,
comment
that's-
from Suimo.
Oh, Sir Exo! Hey,
Sir
buddy!
Exo,
How's it
hey.
going? Yeah, we are having
Apologies,
fun.
I'm too far away to read.
It's going to be a Minecraft
I
question.
even have my glasses on, still can't read it.
We are having a lot of fun, Exo. Thanks for joining. If you want to ask us questions, we shall
Bring
try and
on the
answer.
trivia.
They can be either
If-
trivia or personal questions. We're not above answering personal questions.
If we don't answer or don't want to answer, we will drink.
we still reserve the right, but we will take a drink.
Yeah.
So that goes for everyone here as well.
You've just escalated it to personal questions. I was happy to keep it with trivia and sci-fi and Minecraft stuff.
I said we reserve the right not to answer, but we will drink. It's just so we get more drinks and more questions. Same
I
personal questions to people we
started
know
talking
well.
before that sentence was fully formed in my head.
If you know anything about, I don't recall actually, Exo. I think we've spoken about it before. If you know stuff about Games Workshop and Warhammer 40k or Warhammer Fantasy, or if you can Google it, that is the main thrust of what we've been. That was a weird sentence. That is the main focus of the questions that we've been answering.
Wait till Kenzie gets back, but you want to answer some Doctor Who questions?
Doctor Who.
There's a lock mines question here about Firefly.
Oh.
But so we wait till Kenny gets back. He probably knows the answer.
I know the answer.
I know the
yes.
answer. I've got to
Come on,
remember.
Kenton.
What?
Jane's very favourite gun. We'll go on 3 together, shall we? Jane's very favourite gun. First scene in the episode, R. Mrs. Reynolds goes by the what name? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Vera! I've got a question for you now. It's 140k related.
All right.
I want 2 answers for this.
Oh.
What, according to Imperial propaganda, happened to the Thunder Warriors, and what actually happened to the Thunder Warriors?
The Thunder Warriors were killed by the first Space Marines.
No.
Yes.
No.
Unless that's been retconned.
No. They were killed by something, but they weren't. They're not technically Space Marines.
They were killed by by. All right. They were killed by the Proto Space Marines.
No. They are an Adeptus, but they're not. They're not the Astartes.
The Adeptus Custodes.
Yes, Custodes.
Really?
Yes, they're destroyed by. Well, in lore. How in lore is it said they were
What's the
killed?
propaganda around it?
What's the propaganda? Because that's the interesting bit. I don't necessarily need the mount. I don't necessarily need the name of the place. Although it'll be bonus questions
I'm
for the name
assuming
of the
that
place.
it was claimed that they were destroyed in some kind of battle.
Yeah.
You glue me.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, the plastic
That's
is here.
okay.
if you
He's
need
hidden
plastic.
behind Kailu's arm.
Yeah, I'm pondering. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't think it was the Adeptus Custodes that defeated. Because you see, this is the thing. I for some reason I had it in my head that canonically the Custodes came later.
No, first than the Primarchs. Well, about the same time as the Primarchs. They were. The
I know they were
Custodies were
supposed to be-
around during the
I
Unification
know
War.
in power they're supposed to be closer to the Primarchs than they are
Yeah.
regular Space Marines.
But during the Unification War, they were part of the.
Do you want another Firefly question?
Not.
hang
We're
on.
still working
Yeah,
on
working
that.
on it.
I'm going to take a drink because I didn't know it was the Adeptus Custodes, but I'm assuming that it was the Imperial propaganda said that the Thunder Warriors were killed in some kind of action. Was it an action against a Terran enemy or a?
It was. It was the last battle of the Unification Wars at the Battle of Mount Ararat.
So Exo, we have Kylie obviously, and we have Archaeogaming, who is indeed Kylie brother.
Oh right, yes. Sorry, Exo. We're making models and drinking cocktails. We're making Warhammer 40k models. I'm building an Orc tank, and Coffee Break Archaeology is building a Necron tank, along with Nelson's Help is building a Necron tank and a Necron special character.
Coffee Break is also on the Minecraft server.
Yes,
We've met on the call.
yeah, they've spoken before, and because you probably haven't seen him before, this is what he looks like.
Hello. Yeah, but it's actually got me at the moment. Where it's got
Yeah,
me.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
top. You're in the top corner. They've just got the number above your head. When Mal is trying to inspire Bendis to keep fighting, Bendis tells Mal, "Can you read it out, Mike?"
Yeah. When Mel is trying to inspire Bendis to keep fighting, Bendis tells Mel they're all going to die. Mel responds as follows: "We can't die, Bendis. You know
We're
why?
too
Because
damn
We're
pretty!
too damn pretty.
For God to let us die,
For
if
God
you
to let
want,
us die,
if
yeah.
you want the full quote.
Did I have a drink forgetting the thing?
which
about
is
the Thunder
also
Warriors?
why Mel is anti-religious.
He loses his religion.
He
at
loses his
Serenity
religion
Valley.
at Serenity Valley. He
Because
kisses his cross at the very beginning of it, or at the beginning of the part we see it.
And then he says, "You hear that, Bendis? That's our angels."
Angels, and it's not, it's the
It is a
Alliance.
alliance, a airstrike. But he thought it was his reinforcements.
It is the angels of death.
Although, no, those are literally the Astartes. That's what they're called. They're called the Emperor's Angels of Death, or just the Angels of Death. Canonically.
Yes, that is my brother.
Sorry,
Yes,
I
I was just wondering. Love building models of things. It's really yeah, it is. Yes, it's the first time that we've actually sat down and done this together properly for a long time.
20 years, so almost as long as older than Sir Exo.
Older than Sir Exo, and nearly,
Before you were born, Sir Exo.
nearly older than Nelson.
Yeah, we're old.
Oh,
It was my birthday on last Friday. I'm old now.
Oh.
What?
What manoeuvre did what manoeuvre did the crew come up with
Sorry.
to lose the Reavers after dealing with patience?
Crazy Ivan.
The crazy one. That was it. Yeah.
I've always wanted to
Was
try
actually
Crazy Ivan.
Yeah. I'll take a drink for that. So you got it before me.
It's actually a
Command and Conquer reference.
no, but Crazy Ivan is actually a manoeuvre in
It is piloting, isn't it?
pilot, yes, in
Well
Private
done.
piloting.
That is very, very impressive.
Well done. Can I put the lid back on the super glue?
I've just finished using it, so
Oh,
it's not been off for long.
Cool. And can I have the
Plastic,
glue?
yeah.
Where is
although
the
it doesn't use
tube
reverse
lid
thrusters.
for the? There it is. I'm going to move this just away
Yeah.
from where it's.
Um,
Hang on, I've got to ask you a question. I wanna-
no, sorry, I had something in my mind.
Okay.
It was words.
Brain.
No, I've never had one of those.
Oh no, hang on, Crazy
a
Ivan is a
stupid
submarine.
No, it is a submarine.
Yeah.
It? Yes, it's
But,
to,
you
go,
know, it
it's
is.
to get away from depth charges.
Depth charges. It's
Basically, it's to drop as quickly as possible.
yeah, it's basically to shuttle engines off and all propellers off and just drop.
Yeah, and blow
No,
ballast.
what am I thinking of? There's
Yes,
a
blow
fighter
ballast
pilot.
and expel excess.
I think I know the one that you mean. It's a ridiculous turn.
Yeah,
and
basically
Yeah.
you climb and then you
It's
back.
one,
and
it's
you
one
come-
we talked about that was done to me in a stunt plane. It was a slightly shallower version of that because it goes
Yes, that's
that
right.
way.
Because you do that and you come down behind
then-
the person who's chasing you.
Yeah, it's a dogfighting
I didn't
manoeuvre.
go up in a stunt plane. I went up in a really nice canvas and wood plane.
No, I went up in a stunt plane and
You went up in the same one that Dad went in. didn't you?
Aleph.
Dad went in a stunt plane as well. Did
He
you
did-
three all go in the same one?
No,
Not at the same
no,
time.
No, you can't. Yeah, possibly the same one. Yeah, because you only can fit 2 people in it. But he pretty much did a vertical takeoff and then went like that
Yeah.
and did a stall dive. And I was like, he didn't tell me that's what he was going to do.
I of course he didn't. I got to fly my plane.
I got to fly as
It
well.
was lovely.
And
So
that
Exo
sort
loves the
of,
Christmas tree.
That was
controlled
Giggles.
land. It is a very pretty Christmas tree. We've got fire as well.
It was Giggles. Giggles is now just a Christmas tree.
Yeah, we sacrificed her to Saturnalia.
I like the building samurai models, or I really can't read that.
I like building samurai models, or depends, but sometimes tanks like a KV2 or something.
Oh, nice. Do you know anything about Warhammer 40k Exo?
I also
I feel like
me
this is a
Mike are
conversation we should have
literal
at some
samurai
point.
slash ninjas.
You are slash ninjas.
Literal. Wait, we're not
In
literal.
the episode,
If you give them the fact that they're
Entitled
warriors and they fight a war in tradition, yes we are.
Can you read out that question for
So,
me, Mike?
in the episode entitled Ariel, River slashes at Jane with a kitchen knife. What was her reason for doing so?
It being Jane.
That's always a good question.
Now that I remember the scene.
Yeah, I do as well.
I
and I
do.
can picture her mouth moving in the way that she explains it, but I don't. Give us a minute. All right, give us a bit.
Just a minute.
Give us a bit.
Why do I not remember this one?
Oh, I remember.
Is she's trying to stop Jane from... Go on.
No, because he looks good in red.
Oh!
Is that
Oh,
what she says?
Yeah, it's something like that, isn't it?
It's something to do. It's not hair this time.
No, I think
No.
I think it's because
Can you pass me a glass?
oh yes, sorry. You look good in red. Where are the other ones? Oh, Nelson's gone.
Yeah.
I don't actually need them at the moment. Is that right? Is that right, Locklines?
I'm going to take a big taxi. Glass.
I think he looks
I
good in
think
red.
I'm-
Is that what she says?
Yes, it is. I remember scene. I'm pretty sure. Or it's another scene, but she definitely says that to Jane at some point.
Yeah.
Amazingly chilly scene because I've literally had that happen to me with a confused person.
Ooh.
You miss me with the knife.
He looks better in red.
Looks better in red. Yeah, I'll take that.
I took a drink. That fixed it. See, super clean.
Awesome.
I managed to fix it. I didn't even get Nelson's help with
If
that
it
one.
breaks again, you'll probably have to pin it. But I do have. I've got now a pin.
I may get another Trazen anyway. Multiple Trazens. He's infinite after all. Okay, another Warhammer question then. It's your turn, isn't it? Because I said the last
Yeah,
one.
I had one. It slipped my mind now.
You might actually finish before me because this is ridiculously fucking fiddly. What are you doing the next bit? Or are you just chopping up bits? Are you doing your nails?
No, I got dead skin.
Like you're doing your deck. That's so much better.
Could you not use my modelling clippers
They're
for
really
trimming your
good.
dead skin?
It's
62.
really good for it.
Why is it 62 and 20? Why does that make any sense?
I can give you something to actually that's more suitable to do that with.
No, believe me, this is doing really well.
I know, but I really, really, really would appreciate it if you didn't.
I want anti-back if you want.
No, it's
No,
blunting
it's-
them.
Plastic.
No, because what you're doing is you're pressing the blades against each other, which is blunting them.
Very gentle.
I know, but can I have? Thank you. Just put them over here. You can have.
I've
them
got
back
some
if
more
you need
modelling for
cut
you to do
something
in a
up.
minute if you want something. Don't use the scalpel to do that. It's gonna take
It's
that
really
away.
freaking sharp.
I'm not going to do the scalpel myself.
So that would actually make more sense.
Okay.
With a coffee, I can go.
Oh.
Definitely come and hang with us tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And
Or tomorrow during the day.
I'll try this tomorrow night because I do have stuff I need to get done.
And that
You
we
need to
can
bring
have
the
some
you need to bring the
cheesecake and some
Warhammer
tequila.
thingy. You could bring the snares as well.
The what?
Now,
Snares.
if we tie this stuff away, they'd actually be space.
Because we need to sort out the TV as well, wouldn't we? We don't have
We need to buy an adapter really so it can connect,
Yeah.
which isn't actually a difficult
Alright,
thing.
mate,
It's
actually,
it's an RGB
This
to.
is tequila
HDMI,
rose, which
okay.
is strawberries and cream liqueur with tequila.
I really hope I didn't just chop something off important.
Which rose?
It's called tequila rose
Yeah.
or tequila rose. I don't know how you want to pronounce
It's
it.
rose because it's not
Rose.
accented.
It's
No, I don't
strawberries
know much
and
about it.
cream
Sorry.
liqueur
That's what
with
cream
tequila.
Right.
Don't apologise, Exo. It's not a problem. But I feel it's something that you might be. If you enjoy model making, I feel like you would probably enjoy the
If
hobby
you-
quite a lot.
Yeah, if you enjoy the fiddly bits, you know. It's,
So we can have a chat with it. We can have a chat about it on the server. You, me, and coffee break.
Archaeogaming just confused me.
Archaeogaming.
Look at you last
Oh, I
week.
think
I
he
don't,
knows me as Carl. I think
I don't-
Exo knows me
I
as
don't think any of us
Kenton,
in the
sorry.
room have short hair. We all
Uh-huh.
have long hair. Everybody, even the ones you can't see.
Who said something about hair?
So the last one.
Just saying, I love the running theme of long hair.
Mine's
Yeah,
very long.
Yeah.
Is mine the long?
Yeah. Yes. Yours is probably.
No, I think ours is probably equal actually.
Mine's kind of
I
down
think
to my boob.
Nelson's is pretty long.
Mine's down to my boobs.
I know, but it's longer if you have got your hood on.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not much
Nice.
longer.
No,
we
I've got
did
little-
measure
I've
ours.
got
We
little-
did
Oh, no,
measure ours.
you did get.
Mine's down to my boobs as well.
Mine sort of curls a lot. So
Mine's down. That's my nipple.
Yeah, you're all longer than mine.
yes.
That's my nipple. That's my head straight as
Long
well.
hair, as long as you guys, just a little shorter than Kyler's. Nice. Nice.
Long hair's good. It's very
I think
Viking.
long hair looks
I
good.
was going to say shorter than Kylo is not long. It's normal.
So I've got 62 and 20. I need
I
29 and
by
19.
our standards, shorter than Kylo Rouge.
I heard our
Yes.
standards.
So did I.
I heard
I
ours
did
now.
as well.
What's wrong with you people?
I'm
Nothing.
just obsessed with arse.
Well,
Who isn't? Anyway, I think what we're looking for is
Anyway.
Moving on.
who in the comments can tell us what that's a quote from.
I know.
I know you know.
And I know you know you know.
I know you know.
I know.
And I know you know. Even Mike knows.
Nelson doesn't.
What do I know?
Nothing.
I think the word you're looking for is anyway. Where that's from.
You do know, even if you don't know, you know.
You've been exposed enough via proxy.
I often expect no. I need to find 65. Can you find 65? Oh, that's 65. That is fucking huge. Oh, I'm looking for 29 and 19. That's why I was. No, 65. What? That is not 65.
Is it the right way up?
That's 59.
There's literally a clock there.
No, I wasn't looking. I was looking at what
You're right.
the notification
I
was.
can't.
I don't look at my watch
use that.
to see what time
I
it
had a
is.
cut last week. It was
Can
one
you
of
try
the
and
coffee
find
breaks.
29 and
Sorry,
19? I'll try and find 62 and 20.
I know, he's sometimes coffee break, he's also
19.
Archaeogaming.
Oi.
I can't spell either of those. Kenton,
Oi.
he's occasionally known as.
Occasionally.
Yeah. I
Oi.
need to go to the toilet. Be entertaining.
I'm not good at that.
Excuse me. Well, if you're off, I shall see you. Alright.
I'll wait for you.
Okay.
Is that 20? That's 26.
I might have to reposition that now.
Because 92 would make sense upside down.
Catch up.
So yeah, how is everyone in chat? What have you been up to, so EXO?
He said he just got his haircut last week.
Other than that, I found 65. That doesn't look like 65. I mean, it is. I mean, obviously, to be fair, you know, that is pretty a defining thing at the moment, isn't it? You know, getting to get your haircut. Do you know what would be a really shit name for a movie? What You Did Last Summer, 2020. Because we all did the same thing. Sweet FA, yeah.
Oh no.
We all stayed inside and played video games. Mostly.
Cthulhu
Minecraft,
and Buffy.
mainly, and
And
Buffy.
Minecraft, Cthulhu and Buffy.
Yeah, that was my 2019.
That was nice.
That wasn't even summer 2019, that was just all
The
20.
entire year.
That's just the entire year. From March onwards, I know.
I don't.
Hmm.
Are you kidding?
I'm like
There is another spoon. It might be in that.
Looks like
also
Nice has
playing
another question coming up.
Minecraft quite a lot.
We said that?
Oh, I didn't hear. I was reading.
Oh, okay. Yes. And Minecraft is awesome. I need to get back on it and finish building my castle.
Yeah.
Which is
You need to
actually...
come on as well.
Which
Beaumaris?
was I building?
What am I looking
Was it
for?
Beaumaris? Yes, it was Beaumaris, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
What number am I looking for?
I don't know anymore. 29 and 19.
Was it 28? What?
Lock Mines' question.
Oh, I didn't
I'll
see
let
that.
What's Lockman's question?
Okay.
Oh, you wait until Carly is
Yeah.
back. It's one we both have to try and answer. But, oh, God.
Sir Exo says, I have just bought the game Ghost of
Tsushima.
Oh,
Tsushima.
good. Oh, nice.
Oh, not played it. Heard a lot about
Far Cry
it.
5 and 6
I've
and Call of
watched,
Duty Vanguard.
I've watched Yahtzee video on it.
I'll
Far
take my
Cry
glasses
5
off.
and
Which
6.
one haven't you looked at? I think it was that one.
Shall I read the Lockman's question, Ed?
I've got a Warhammer 40k question for
Do you want to do the Warhammer, the more
relevance.
Nothing's
in
relevant
theme
anymore.
colour?
Which galaxy
29
Nope.
has been cut out.
Tyranid high fleets come from?
I don't remember it actually being
Excuse me?
specified.
It is.
Not in the new law, anyway. Well, actually, no, in the old law, it was just in deep space beyond the Milky Way.
No.
I'll give you a hint. It's the same galaxy that the Silent King was flying towards.
That's new law. I don't know the new law
Okay.
for that. I'm honest, because in the old galaxy, in the original, in the White Dwarf, and in Eternit's First Codex, in 2nd edition, it is not specified.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The Andromeda Galaxy.
It's not specified in the original. That's
Okay.
interesting.
Also,
One thing.
depends.
How many times have I damaged myself using sharp objects and tools?
Infinite.
The answer. I at least once. I
Yeah.
have to say, I remember you cut your hand open because you were using an incredibly sharp knife, left-handed, to cut ham, and then you
yes,
cycled
I
into
remember you talking about
town. Saw my then girlfriend in the shop, who
No.
said,
19. I cut out 29. You're right.
Who
19.
said you should go to the hospital. You then cycled back to my house and then passed out on my parents' floor. And I had to call an ambulance. Honestly, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but it's interesting. It's Warhammer 40k and other nerdy stuff and just generally drinking. We're having interesting cocktails, which is something that you're going to have to wait a few years to enjoy, unfortunately, Exo.
Only a couple.
You can have non-alcoholic cocktails.
Mocktails.
can.
Yeah, but we're not having non-alcoholic
Yeah, but
cocktails.
The original cocktails
That
were
is
non-alcoholic.
not what
That's
we're doing.
How old are you, Exo? Is he
15.
16 yet?
15, 16.
15, 16. I can't remember.
I still need your help.
Did you? Oh, you know what you got on there anyway, don't you?
I do know what I've got on there. I wrote it.
Yes. Well, that doesn't mean you know what you've got on there.
Oh, I need new
I write
cocktails
things down
soon.
so I remember what
Can I
I've got
have
on
a
there.
cocktail bartender before you go?
Yeah. What colour would you like?
I will have a
Ooh, try the monolith.
either monolith
I can make them on.
or that's only one other than the Fabius Bar in actually hand, isn't it?
May I
Have you not
read
had the
the-
puzzle?
He hasn't had the Fabius
Read
Bile.
the
I had the
document.
Fabius Bile.
I will have a monolith though,
Yeah.
I think. Because that goes well in a wine glass and I've already got a pint glass. Or beaker and it's not actually a pint, it's 500 mils.
Was
And
it?
a
Was it?
pint is, here you go. What is a British, how many millilitres is a British pint?
496 or something.
No.
568.
Yep.
Fair enough.
You now need to drink a pint.
I took a pint of water.
How
I'm not
many-
drinking
that's
a
fine.
pint of.
How
Actually,
many-
I did want to be-
How many ounces? How many fluid ounces is a British pint?
Oh, like 12, I don't know.
No, it's not 16, is it?
14. Is it an even number?
It is an even number.
20.
It is 20.
Yeah.
How many ounces is an American pint?
16?
22. No,
16.
less. Yes, it is less.
I knew one of them was 16.
Is which is
Bartender
bigger,
questions
a
now.
US fluid ounce or a British fluid ounce?
An American fluid ounce is bigger, but I don't remember
It
by
is,
by
it
how
is.
much.
Yeah.
I don't know how by
And
how
I can't
much.
remember why.
Because
Because it's
They're
American.
different.
But it doesn't make a 16 ounce pint bigger than a 20 ounce
No.
pint. It's not enough to do.
Not enough to do that.
16 in 1.5 weeks. Oh, nice. Also, yeah, family giving special occasions,
Yeah,
all
also
like Christmas and stuff.
My monolith.
Are you? Nice, okay. Well,
It's actually better
Or when
to
you
have
can't
bits of
much.
alcohol when you're younger because it makes it less. You're less likely to overindulge.
yeah.
Yeah,
When
but then
you
we
can.
can't actively.
It didn't help, it didn't
No, we can't give him and we can't encourage it,
It
but
didn't
we can
help
give
with me.
suggestion.
Yeah.
And he already
I,
does that apparently,
yeah,
so we
yeah.
can say that.
Well, you know, as long as you enjoy it. I mean, it's not illegal to have an alcoholic beverage in
It's
your
absolutely
home.
not.
Or
In a
with
pub.
a pub. With a pub.
If you're in a pub at 16,
In a
no.
pub with a meal.
To be fair, you're not
in
allowed
a
to. Own,
licensed
you're not
premises,
allowed to
yeah.
own a pub at 16.
Oh, you can own a pub, you just can't be the licensed thing.
You can't own because ownership involves a contract, and you have to be 18 to have a mortgage.
But you can own it without. You can own a title.
No, because a title deed is also a contract.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it's a title contract to the Queen to say that you own that land on her behalf. In deep law, I don't know if that's still the current law, but in
Fuck the Queen. I'm not a royalist. In case anyone was under the
Okay.
impression that I was.
fucking the Queen is an illegal.
I didn't say I was going to fuck the Queen.
I know,
just
just
said
say
fuck
that.
the
I'm
Queen.
just saying fucking. We should stop
don't
saying fuck
think-
so many much. Oh, okay, so it's not marked for children. It's late, so no children, apart from possibly Jess.
No one, none of my streams are ever marked for.
No, neither mine.
Should I do these?
Because I was going to say fuck children, but that's also an illegal offence. No,
Please don't
fuck-
say that on my channel.
1 and 2.
Yeah. If you've got the top.
Not the literal sense,
Yeah.
the metaphorical
I count
sense.
to 5. Q? RQ?
Kyo?
Ken RQ?
That is so pretty. It's a really nice.
It's nice and cool as well.
It smells nice.
It is. It's seriously. I think that's probably my favourite cocktail now.
I'm about to have one.
I was about to say, do you want to taste the difference to how? Well, that is a lot of lime.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it was made the same.
I don't know if Mike made it. Mike made it slightly differently.
I don't know.
As he was he was a professional bartender.
Yeah.
No, I did not make that. That was
Oh, is it?
Giggles made.
I won't share. I won't share germs. If it's all the same.
Yeah, we're
Favourite
sitting-
drinks,
we're sitting
everyone.
next to each
My
other.
favourite drink, alcoholic beverage.
Oh my.
I'll throw mine in a moment.
I can't.
Kahlua.
It
No, it's
really
probably
depends on what
Did we get an answer from Lockmines? Lockmines, how many times have you stabbed yourself? Forgot to say, Nelson, I have your audio hearing device, and the item to use it will bring, if all goes to plan, next weekend. I'm guessing. He's
Oh, for
talking
thankfulness.
about. How many times have you stabbed yourself, Lockmines? Favourite drinks? My favourite
Hey.
drink, just
Hey.
to...
Hey guys, how many times have I stabbed myself?
I like a fucking thousand.
At least once a day. At least once a day.
My favourites...
Since you were
Nelson.
14?
About
13?
My favourite alcoholic beverage to have, like
13.
generally
I did
my
get
favourite
right.
alcoholic beverage to have.
I hedged.
It varies. It's either whiskey or
To be
mead.
fair,
What's yours,
the,
then, Mike?
the reason why both of those numbers are distinctive is because I was 13 in 2014. So when thinking about when that happened,
I think that's why I hedged it with 13 and 14.
when thinking about when that happened, my brain goes 14, 13, but it doesn't quite. Oh my.
I'm impressed with how that's coming along. You've actually probably got further along in the actual structure. My favourite drink is probably red wine.
Mine's a Black Russian, made correctly.
With Kahlua and vodka.
2 shots of vodka, 1 shot of Kahlua. That's
Doesn't
it.
have Coke in it, America.
I've not had a Black Russian. If you'd like to make me one at some point.
Yeah, I
Bring
do
some
a,
Kahlua to mine.
do a black Russian or a white Russian, which
I-
you then add cream to, single cream.
Ah, that's
Also
not
not
actually
had a-
the actual, but the actual white Russian, according to, is made with Malibu. According to Americans.
I,
Both of
um,
them are disgusting.
Lovely.
I've not had.
You don't have Coke in Black Russian, though. Don't.
No.
I will happily try.
That
But
is
those are
refreshing.
cocktails. It is nice.
That
isn't
sounded like
it? I think
disgust for a moment.
that's
It's
probably
like,
my new favourite cocktail.
Which?
That one,
If
with-
I-
Sounded
Yeah.
weird.
If
I'm
I
going to
could-
try that
if we
soda.
could
That's my
s-
drinking.
If we could spare the money, I'd probably have Di Serono and cranberry.
Talking
Oh,
least
balls.
digits. Well, I said at least one. What
Generally,
have you done?
it's a Spanish or a New World red wine.
I do like red wine, but
Jam Shed is good. I like some Jam Shed later if you want.
Yeah, the Spanish brandy is it?
Oh, Spanish made Calvados.
Whiskey or rum is your favourite?
Calvados is Spanish?
I do like rum.
Yes, but no.
You don't like Calvados. I like Calvados, though.
I do
Tom
like
It's
rum.
is
Not
your
an apple.
favourite, isn't it?
Not an apple brandy. But
My favourite session drink at the moment is probably red wine.
A good session, yeah. I mean, I do like a good wheat beer as
Red
well
wine.
for a session drink. Something, but not the stuff you tend to get here. Stuff you actually tend to get in Belgium or Germany.
Yeah, the Germanic ones.
I mean, Erdinger that we get here is okay.
I break out in mouth ulcers whenever I have
Really?
beer.
To be fair, you were
It's the
literally allergic to wheat.
I was, but
right.
I've actually been intolerant to yeast for longer than I have wheat. If I have
That
too much
doesn't- that
yeast,
doesn't help.
I
Yes.
break out in mouth ulcers. It's really horrible.
you are.
Okay, another 140k question.
Whose turn is it? It's your turn. Did you drink for the Android?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'll actually drink for Ashley because I said more or less the same, but you said it first.
What?
How many times you stabbed himself? I said lots.
I said at least one.
Don't
More
forget-
times than I can remember.
Don't forget, we also have beer and cider.
Yes, we can talk on the 7th to confirm plans with Nelson. Locklines, that's fine. About what's happening at the weekend.
Oh,
Confirm
right.
plans and give addresses and
Yeah,
stuff.
so talking about rum, I did get rather drunk
Actually, still, the lot of
sitting
times-
out on a pier with a bottle
I
of
think
the
so.
local
And yeah,
dark
easily
malt
done.
golden rum. A litre of it between 2 of us.
This is looking
We
very
finished the
awkward.
bottle.
I'm still
went to-
trying to
went
find.
to
I
go
found
and get another one.
69.
Get
All right.
another one.
Oh no,
was difficult.
67. I still need 66.
What's your 40k question then?
Pass me over.
Do you want to find 66 whilst 65? No, 66. I found 65. That's 65.
69?
That's 66. We've not got to 69 yet. We'll be finding when we do. I did think 69. My Warhammer 40k question is
Silence.
of the lambs.
Silence with the stern reply.
I found
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it can be about anything, Sir Exo. Sorry.
Approximately in what year was the Emperor born? This is a nice and easy one.
Approximately what year was the Emperor born?
Yeah.
Or approximately what year was he manifested by the sacrifice of 10,000
Well, no.
cycles?
He did have a biological birth. He was born biologically.
Well,
So it's still-
it was 2000 BC.
No.
Or something. Later or earlier?
Later.
Really?
Roughly beginning of civilization. 66 is supposed to be that.
Oh, I thought you said 9.
No,
So I
said
think the
Amy
questions
said
can be
nine.
anything that are going to stump one or other of these two, so they have to take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to get drunk. We just want an excuse.
Yeah, so when I was talking,
expose our ignorance.
when
basically.
I was talking to people at work earlier about this and inviting them to come and join the stream, which I don't think any of them have popped by yet.
No, they haven't.
basically
There's
said
3
that
people watching. Oh, it's Angel, Sexo, and
that it just sounds like an excuse to
Sorry,
drink. Which, to be fair, it is. I don't know whether this is the way around or not.
approximately what? Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll take that first answer as a bit rushed because you were sort of fiddling. So later, roughly the birth of agriculture. There's your clue.
The Egyptians had agriculture, didn't they?
Oh, but they had agriculture been around a long time before. Basically, the beginning of what we would.
So
what
did you mean
Neolithics
later or do you
calls-
mean earlier?
later in time, earlier in dates? Later in further back, as in later.
Right.
That's the way archaeologists count.
Okay,
When they say
right.
later, they mean further back.
Okay, 6,000 BC.
That's close for the UK and bits of Europe.
10,000 BC.
Yes!
Right.
10,000
I'll take a
BC.
drink. Was it that?
Roughly.
3.
12 to 10,000 BC, with origins disputed between Central America and the Middle East, the Fertile Crescent.
We talk about agriculture and the birth of the emperor.
Agriculture. The Emperor was approximately 10,000 BC because it's the year 40,000.
Right, I shall
Oh, thank you.
see you.
See you tomorrow.
Sorry.
Tomorrow.
I'll give you a list of things to bring.
Yeah, send me a list.
Yeah, if you want to stay
I'll
tomorrow
see you
night,
out.
you're more than
Okay.
welcome. You can have the monolith. Cool.
Also, my monolith might arrive
Yeah, but it's 40,000.
from the Emperor's birth, not from present day.
Yeah, okay.
It's 38,000, 28,000 from present day.
Yeah.
No, 38,000 from present day.
We're still talking about. Yes, I did
It's
answer.
it's from.
Lockman's question.
So yeah, the Emperor's 50,000 years
An
old.
early question.
40k is from AD.
How much do we know about samurais?
I know quite a bit.
These days, Kenton probably more than me. I might have known more than him a long time ago. Not any longer though, definitely. And the knowledge that you have now surpassed the knowledge that I had a long time ago. But I do know who should have won in the fight between a pirate and a knight. Should have been the knight.
To be fair, they're not really comparable.
Although I guess it does depend on where you take the armor from.
Yeah, and when you take the guns from.
I can't believe it's like December already of 2021
Right.
and last year feels... What happened earlier this year feels like last year.
Oh, I
Those bits
did
need flying
accidentally
off.
put it on the right way.
Have you found? No, I've still no.
Do you need another set of eyes?
16.
You might need to not look for the number and maybe look for the piece.
I'm still looking for the piece, but the piece isn't particularly easy to identify.
Let's have a look at the sheet.
Picture of the piece.
It's fair.
Still Chester.
Wait,
Yeah.
which one?
That one.
Oh, Nelson was
It's
looking for the
66.
number.
And then before that...
That's 6.
Right, so I need to give you
That's
a
halfway there.
140k question.
Any question you like, really. If you want to know anything more about archaeology or... But then you won't know whether it's right, so I could just bullshit. Until someone researches it in chat and calls me out on it.
How much wood
Could a wood chuck?
chuck?
If a
For
wood chuck could chuck.
chuck.
There is actually an answer to that, and I can't remember what it is.
No, I don't remember what it is either.
Does actually have an answer.
How many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man?
Well, as man is a completely arbitrary and unuseful social construct, N.
The answer, according to the song, is blowing in the wind.
Yeah, N.
Oh.
Because I'll blow your wind, but that's illegal.
So,
Because we're belated. And it would be a... yeah, it's not gonna...
You know, I thought you were talking to Nelson.
No.
Right, I was going to say,
No, yeah.
you're not related to Nelson.
I said that to you. I said,
Oh,
I'll
I
blow
see,
your wind.
right.
I looked at you, but you couldn't see me looking at you. Is it even a 66?
What is the full... Oh, yeah, okay, Harry Potter. What is the full name of Nearly Headless Nick? Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, isn't it? Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. Yeah. Harry Potter is probably quite safe for both of us, to be fair.
Something P and I'm kind of distracted because I'm trying to. 66 does not exist.
Well, look for the shape.
I'm still looking for a shape, and that doesn't exist either.
Oh, this looks so cool. I love this tank.
It looks kind of like 43, but without the phalange bits.
Is that right, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington?
Yes,
Let me
it
ask
is.
you some about our past exploits together. You can ask us about some past exploits, Lockmines. Yes, it's nice.
They still reserve the right to decline.
We
said
still reserve the
question.
right to decline personal questions. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I never said that I was going to.
You can ask. I didn't say I'd answer. I said you can ask.
I guess anybody can ask whatever they want.
Yeah. We're not fascists. We don't mind you asking questions. We won't necessarily answer. I cannot find the shape, and I cannot find the number.
I don't like green eggs.
Do you want a third set of eyes?
If you like. If you wanted to get involved.
I'm not coming over there.
No, I'll pass it in a moment. Just have
I don't
another
know
look.
whether my lightheadedness is due to the alcohol or due to the fumes from the glue. Come on,
the
let the dog see the rabbit.
What about both?
Give me the picture and the sprues. Which one are we looking for?
66.
How did they require the name Sprues?
Where's 60? Oh, frickin'.
See, it's not a particularly easy thing to diagnose, is it? It's like, what the hell is that?
Oh, hang on. No, I think I've seen that one.
That's 68. Because some of these are one way round. 66. That does not look like that.
No, it does.
It definitely does not.
If you orientate it the other way,
That one.
it's small. It's
that
because
looks-
of the weird angle
That
of the.
looks like a batarang.
It does look. It is because of the weird angle, the fact that you can't see the other side properly. I don't like the perspective. I don't like the fact these are 3D.
Yeah, give it to me and 2D facing on the way it is on the
Yeah,
screen.
from above.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that it's 2D.
He means chippy.
After coming home from most paddling trips from the sailing club, what was the name of the chippy we
Oliver's
stopped
Chip
at?
Shop
Oliver's Chip Shop.
with
Yeah.
the singing fish. Don't worry.
How old was
In old
Nicholas
Basin.
Flamel, the co-creator
Oh,
of the
my
Philosopher's
dear.
Stone, when
He proceeded to
he
destroy.
destroyed it?
Oh,
he
he
was 600
600
and something, wasn't he?
In fact, we both said that exactly the same time.
I don't specifically recall what, and I'll take a drink.
He was
I'm
born in 1300 and something, so he was 600 and something when he destroyed it.
600 and something. I finished my.
Well, your
Smell.
face is very.
No.
When you lean forward like that, you pretty much cover this.
What have you dropped, brother?
66.
You dropped 66, did you?
It's now going to take me another freaking hour to find it.
Execute orders.
66.
I think
Oh, yeah,
if
Star Wars
anyone will be
questions.
executing orders.
Star Wars questions.
Star Wars questions are also up for grabs. We don't mind any questions.
Although, really for me, it will have
665.
665. I was
See,
going to say.
we
You know
knew-
what I was going to say? 666.
66. Oh, he's not the devil. And actually, that's 669, but there's no say that. Chaitin bollocksy.
Can we have some kitchen roll giggles?
Luckily, didn't go over any models or any over. Actually, models is fine because that
No,
can be wiped off.
models are wet clean.
Didn't go over any instructions.
No. You should get it wiped up so that it doesn't go on anything important.
I need some skizzers.
This is a
The
slightly.
only massively
not skizzles.
thing on there is your phones and the mic.
My phone was on the floor. Oh, mic's fine.
Your phone's underneath the.
It is now, yeah. It was on the floor.
Copy board. By what other name was Wolfsbane and Monkshood? Monkshood. I just said the only other name I know of is Monkshood.
Excuse me.
Oh, God.
How did Root of Asphodel? Is that Monkswood? It's the one that Hermione answers
Yes.
when Snape is taking.
And also, I'm actually trying to know the genuine name for Wolfsbane.
pride in being an insufferable no.
It's all because Wolfsbane is a genuine thing.
Yes.
No
No need to call me Sir, Professor.
tension possum. Oh no, 10 points on what it was. I can't remember that one. Wolfsbane is. Oh,
Is it-
balls. It's not O balls.
Powdered root of asphodels.
I need.
It's that speech, isn't it?
I'm just trying to remember my actual botany now.
What was the game that we played when I was known to be quite good at?
British
Scouts.
Bulldog?
British Bulldog, yeah, or
Yeah.
the Jets and Spitfires.
Yeah. And I was really good at submarines because I was small.
That
Quiet.
was the most unnerving game we ever played.
It was quite dangerous, really. You can do that now, health and safety.
Well, I'm curious.
You turned all the lights off and you put sort of chairs and tables upside down with their
You had one
Eyes.
person who was blindfolded.
with their spiky bits at eye height, and you had to crawl. And if you got shone with the
Yeah.
torch, you
The
were
person
out.
who was blindfolded had to shine a torch in
And
the
if it
direction
caught
of
you-
people that
So you would yeah, if you made the noise, you generally took it in turns, moving. So
Well,
people say move and then stop.
Is it powdered root of asphodel, Saxo, or root of asphodels? Is that?
Right.
I
think
don't
we've got
think
all
it
the
is
next
because
bits.
Wolfsbane and Monks said it's a fungus, isn't it? It's a mushroom.
So we need 20. Is the next bit, and then we can start putting shit together.
Need about 350.
About 350. Oh, for fudge your bubble, fuck your testicles.
Oh,
I just broke her stuff.
we can pin it. It's fine.
I don't want to pin it.
Pin your face.
Aconite? How do you pronounce that?
Aconite. Oh, don't think I knew that. I've run out of alcohol. Could I have another monolith? It's okay. What was this one? This was
That
a
was-
Papa Smurf.
That was probably Smith. It doesn't really taste of anything else other than just WKD.
A
Did you
little
put
bit of
the
vanilla.
teaspoon of vanilla in there? I didn't even notice it anymore.
I did in mine.
I also didn't remember what WKD Blue tasted like because I haven't had it for about
Tastes like blue sugar.
1,000
Do you want it
years.
in there?
No, I'll have it in the wine glass, but you can reuse the ice.
Where is 20? Can you find 20? Keep you awake still.
I'm conscious.
Are you?
Is anybody?
Is anyone
Don't.
ever really conscious? We need more. Before we get on to philosophy,
Because depending on your.
should we ask questions to chat?
Lock Mines. I'm guessing it's British Bulldog that you're thinking of. I'm guessing. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
I got into trouble in my primary school for introducing that into the playground. It was written in my school report because I was introducing violent games into
Now-
the playground.
All it said in my school, or says to my tutors, is I wish I could take him home. Given with the current state of British TV from the 70s and things like that, that's a bit more sinister than it initially. Apparently, all the teachers at my
What
school.
is the name of the game which scared the crap out of us, which we stayed up to 3 a.m. playing? That was...
Doom 3?
No, it was... Half-Life Double Helix? No.
I'm still going with Doom 3. Because of the jump scares and the.
It wasn't
Silent
Half-Life,
Hill.
it was the game with the lesbians in it.
Oh, that one, the two blonde-haired lesbians.
No, one was black hair, the other one was blonde.
Were? I thought they were both blonde.
No.
What I'm thinking
It's
of, they were
not
both
Half-Life.
blonde.
20.
The subtitle is Double Helix, but I don't remember the name of the... I don't remember the name of the...
The one I'm thinking, can you take it out?
What was it called? I can picture the cover, and I can picture the scene with the rats. I know the game. Will you give it to me for getting Double Helix?
Wouldn't they have expected that Brawl Dog be a standard game
Bulldog.
in a playground?
How many staircases in all of the magical castle of Hogwarts? Where?
How many
How many
staircases?
staircases in all did the castle of Hogwarts have? Hundreds. I don't know.
200 something?
Is that established in the canon?
Do you mean sort of the grand staircases? Or just individual staircases?
That's
like
right, and you can't
towers?
remember either. So you'll give that one to me, will you? I'm going to Google it.
I would
Retro
go
Helix. It's Retro Helix.
I never played that game.
with 200 something.
Fear Effects 2 Retro Helix.
That's
Not
not,
Half-Life.
that's not the game I was thinking of doing. I can't remember the game I was thinking of with two blonde-haired lesbians.
You played it. This was the cover of it.
No,
Really?
no.
Did we protect you from that game?
I just don't think I was around.
But it was for the PlayStation. It was for our PlayStation. I got it for the PlayStation 1.
We never had that game for the PlayStation 1.
We definitely had the game.
We
but
did.
I've still got it.
We didn't. Maybe for
we did.
PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
but not for PlayStation 1.
142.
Well, I was completely wrong.
Yes, the rats versus the gun turrets, like Majeris. Fear Effect, Retro Helix. Fear Effect 2, Retro Helix.
Oh, this is all going to shit.
I will drink for the... Whoa.
I'm not going to because I never played that game.
For the Hogwarts.
I didn't answer.
That has got more lime juice in it than did before.
So I'm not going to.
That's got one shot.
Maybe it's got less other stuff in it, I don't know. It tastes stronger. What am I doing? What am I doing? Where did these go?
So-
Who's this? Who are you? What's happening?
We need to make that out of those pieces.
We need to make your face out of this piece.
So you join that piece, and that piece together. So 19. Which
Is
one's
that
19?
that? That's not that.
That's 20.
That doesn't look like that. Let me find that.
Did we find 19?
I don't recall.
I think
thought
that's
you
a
said you
turret.
cut it out.
I had 29.
Oh.
Because that's... One of these is 29 and one of those is 62.
Maybe it's just because you've gone from a really sweet one.
In the game of Quidditch, how many possible fouls are there?
Many.
– 13.
10.
Is that that? That's not that. That might be that. Ah, this is those.
Let's get back to some wild for decay ones. That's alright. 19.
Oh, that's that many pieces.
Where is 19?
Oh, that'll be why I can't find it.
Where do you find which spoon did you find 20? Do you remember?
Come on, Exo. How many fouls? 700.
What?
700 possible fouls in Quidditch. I'm just because I'm having a short drink. Do you want me to roll for you?
If you like.
2. 2 fingers.
Oh, I got that wrong.
You didn't answer, did you?
I did in my own mind.
You're also not required to play.
Well, we're not required to play either.
Well, no, we kind of are. That's what we're when I say required to answer.
Got left.
Oh. It's because we don't like you. Gosh. We love you. We don't like you. We love you. Difference.
That's it. Backpedal,
Smooth.
backpedal. Well done. Keep that pedaling. Backpedal harder.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you. I can't find this piece.
Well, who's
19.
Oh, it's that one and that one. Okay.
Can we cut it out?
I think I just need. Nelson said that
It's like
they
that
thought
one.
that you had said that you had cut it out.
That was.
No, they meant 29.
How many ingredients did the Polyjuice potion have?
Oh, lots. Fudge. I didn't know this.
I have a feeling like my Hogwarts
36.
trivia.
17. It's not that. But I'm too busy trying to distract you looking for this frickin' piece.
4.
It's
more than that.
more than 4. I'm gonna go with 36.
I have literally no idea if that's right. That just sounds like a lot.
It does sound like a lot. I don't think it's that many.
It was a complicated potion. It's considered above Newton level.
I thought it was considered above noob level because of the level of technical, like
Yeah, and also,
waving and
you know,
stirring
lots of
and stuff
fucking-
involved.
To be fair, after you've actually made it, it's just for sitting. There's lots of ingredients. And
Come on,
lots of-
Nexo, how many?
I can't find this piece.
7!
I was closest without going over. So I think you shooted drink.
I'm drinking.
I think everyone should do this if you get it right.
Go on, I'll roll for you. 2.
Stop. Actually, no, I kept on getting trees when I rolled.
What do you think of the D3, by the way? You can actually get D3s.
Where do you get that from?
I got it from Eclectic Games, which we can go to tomorrow if you
You can.
I wish it had...
Is that where you got the blind bags one? The dice bags?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because I want to get one of those.
You can get real size. The ones that I got.
I want to get tiny
The ones that I got were called halfling loot
Yeah.
bags.
Can you see if you can find 19 on that? It's supposed to look like that.
Can I have the? Can you show me the?
It's
the
supposed to
paper?
look like that.
Like that.
I think. It's hard to tell because it shows you side on. But one assumes it's supposed to look like that. Because it's these two bits.
Wait, does it look similar to 20?
Yeah.
I can find that then.
It's these two
It's
bits. It's
identical to
these bits
20.
which goes on
Oh,
side.
you should have said.
I said that.
You didn't.
I did. I said it looks
He
like that one.
said it a few times. I don't know if he was pointing to it at you or whether you were looking.
I don't know if we cut it out
Pass
and
it
it
my
pulled off.
way.
Pulled off. That's not English.
It's barely a word.
It is barely a word. You're right. I'm not drinking for that name.
A drink.
No, I mean,
we drank.
We drank. I'm
At the end of Harry Potter.
No, we're gonna take a quick break and do some more Warhammer 40k.
Okay, we can do some
Warhammer
Warhammer 40k ones. We'll
found
say
it?
that.
Yeah.
one.
Sorry,
take it out.
I didn't register for some reason.
Do
It
you mind-
looked the
Do you mind
same.
taking it out whilst I just research a question?
Come on then, give me a question.
Can someone
Mine looks like a DM
lie
question.
me?
Can I? No. Where's the other ones?
I'm not.
We had 2 pairs of. I
Yeah.
got 2 pairs of clippers.
Fine.
You did. We had a small set and that last.
Oh, they're there. They were underneath.
no, those ones I passed and that. I think
No,
they were
these
underneath
are
that.
the ones that you picked up.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think those ones are.
Yes,
there.
yeah, that's what I said. They were under the
Oh, sorry, I thought
instructions.
you picked up those red ones that say they were under there. So I got a bit confused.
Okay, I've got one for you. You should get this one really easy. What's the name of the resultant permanent warp anomaly
The Eye of
that
Terror.
formed after the fall of the Elder? Yes, the Eye of Terror.
I'll do one for you. Gonna do a not easy one.
Which way up does this go? So it goes complicated wibbly bits to the front.
I kind of wish that those D3s had a thing with 3 lines for the third.
I know. I'm just using the blank space.
No,
You could put 3 lines on there. A triangle. Ooh. I'm gonna put a triangle. On there.
Circle, triangle.
Well, no, 'cause you got 1, you got 2, 2 lines, and you got a triangle.
Who is the chapter master of the First Shows? And for an extra name, what is his nickname or his other name?
Gabriel Seth.
And what is his primary weapon?
It is an eviscerator.
Which is,
What it's
for
called.
people who don't know,
Oh, it's
just
a
description.
massive 2-handed chainsaw.
Is. And what is
I'm
his
going on standby. Sorry.
and what is his other sort of moniker or name?
I just feel like I should know this. He's actually my favourite Blood Angels. It's actually my favourite Blood Angels.
Success. They are freaking awesome. I need you to have a look. What we need to do now is complicated.
I don't know. But I'm interested.
Which so try to know. It was the Guardian of Rage.
Guardian of Rage, because the only thing that could come to my mind was the Guardian of the Lost, but that's Lamarty's.
It is.
Reclusia? Is he
Yes,
Reclusia?
yeah, he's
Of
the
the Blood
head,
Angels.
the head chaplain of the Blood Angels. That is the wrong one.
Right, and that goes that side.
Oh god.
Does it?
It looks
Yes,
like
it goes that side and it goes there, and I'm going to have to trim that. Kenton had an idea earlier of asking a question to chat. Oh, yeah, you want to ask a question to chat?
Question to chat. That is a good idea. Question to chat. Oh god. Whilst I think of that, can you figure out how 29 and 19 fit together?
Hold on a second.
It kind of does that. Oh, we were going to do the other Hogwarts question, weren't we?
Hang on just a second.
I know what you mean. But
I think it's just music downstairs.
Oh,
There's the fire as well, which is making a crackling sound.
No,
No,
it
it's
was
like a
a banging
bang.
noise.
Yeah,
I
space.
think it's downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
this needs to connect to this somehow.
Um.
And I'm trying to figure out how.
Oh.
Can you see? So
At the end of
29
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh, no, it
what's
is
the final
outwards.
number of points that Gryffindor and Slytherin had.
Oh,
Was it
God.
350?
It is outwards because it curves
Wasn't it 250?
backwards.
350, 250,
I'm
maybe it
trying
was
to figure out.
250. I'm going to
29,
go
it
with
looks like it curves
350.
backwards there.
What is it, EXO?
And it aligns with the 3 dots by the looks of it.
Did you have a question for chat?
I was just thinking about that. I mean, it's probably quite an easy one. I hope that it'll be.
Lockmines, if you're still in the chat, what is the name of the oldest living Space Marine? What is his position, and what chapter is he a member of?
Oh, that could be 2
It
possibles.
could be 2 possibles, but it's the obvious one I'm going for. Because the other one is up for debate.
Well, it depends on how you define living.
I think.
Alive, even if they're kept alive through artificial... living, as in, even if they are maintained by enough...
Not interred in something.
No.
Including.
Including.
I think.
Well, no, the answer would be not including. Oh, was it including?
Yeah.
Well, because technically that's not... what were you thinking of?
Well, we'll see
what was the controversial one you're thinking of? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Because the other one could be, potentially...
the other one is, if you consider it is Dante. He's the oldest continuously living... That is law. He is.
He's the oldest... Yeah, he's the oldest... Yes, yeah. That's that one or the other one. So common lock mines...
2 possible answers.
2 possible answers. And
you
then
get a point for both. Oh, what are you thinking of? He was trapped in the ball.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't count. No, not including time dilation.
Okay.
No. I was thinking of the other one, but
What other one? Oh, you thinking of something?
no. Because again, time dilation, warp. No, the 2 that I was thinking of were the 2 that we mentioned and confirmed. Yeah.
Well, no, because it's never actually confirmed to be in the ball.
Well, he is jumped about quite a lot by the Chaos Gods.
Sort of. It's never actually specified by how which he travels.
It's
I think it goes like
the two that lock mines is most likely to get.
With the curve going outwards.
Did I drink for the Hogwarts for that
Do you mind
points question? I don't think I did.
Okay.
Common strike. So if you can Google it,
You don't have to.
Who is the oldest living Space Marine? There we go.
You have 2 possible answers. Don't Google it.
No, I said Exo.
Oh, Exo.
Who has no knowledge of...
Exo can Google it.
Exo can Google it, Lockmine
However,
can't.
if you Google it, you may get some conflicting answers.
If you Google it, you might get some... We'll confirm.
We'll accept 2.
Yeah.
There are 2 possibles we'll accept.
Gloomy.
Glue you. You don't have to. I kind of feel bad, but I thought you know, to keep you motivated. Do you need food,
I'm motivated.
or are you just
tired?
I mean, I'm kind of wanting more food.
I'm kind of wanting more food. That's why I was asking, because I haven't had much. The only thing I've had to eat today is here,
Look at this. This
and
is
I'm not a diabetic.
very much reminding me of the Gorka Morka trucks that we made. We need to play Gorka Morka
We need
with
a
our Space Orc.
Well, we need to
Army.
find it on
Oh, I
put
actually
together.
I actually feel kind of good about that. That looks right.
That does look. That's how I would have put it together.
And unput together what? You can say an unput together Gorka Morka set.
Yeah.
We're not going to find that.
Well, we would, but we've.
Yeah, I was going to
expensive.
say...
There's answers.
Midwinter Minis. Okay, can you name, Exo, you can use Google, the oldest living Space Marine?
There are 2 possible answers.
According-
We'll accept.
Don't pass me the other.
And the answer is V.
So there's those 2 are the next ones, and then we need to put this. Is going to be a fiddly bit, though. It's 69,
What's this mean?
60, 65, 66, and 67.
The answer to what is V? I'm slightly confused now.
Where did the small knob go? Oh, is that? That goes in here, and it sort of acts as a thingy joint.
I don't know why this is reminding me of a Gorka Morka truck, because it's actually massive.
Well, I mean, it's the same style, isn't it? Just
Yeah, it's the
small.
same stuff. Right, so I've got those 2 pieces. I need that piece and that piece.
Oh, I've got a good question for chat afterwards.
You okay there, Giggles? Oh,
Thank you.
that's a very cute little puppy.
So now we need to figure out how this is supposed to freaking.
482, 472 respectively. Yeah, neither of us got that right. I got 350. I don't remember what.
I didn't say anything, if I'm honest, because I was too busy trying to find.
Okay, yeah, okay. We both
I
drank.
thought
I guessed 350 and I
I'll
think
drink again in a moment.
Giggles thought it was 250, but yeah, we both got that one wrong. That was a good question.
How many the point difference?
The points that
Other points that
Slytherin and
Gryffindor got in the Half-Blood Prince, was it?
Philosopher's Stone, yeah. That was a good.
Was it? I swear I heard. I heard Half-Blood Prince.
What is a sorcerer's stone anyway?
It's nothing. It's just because they don't understand what philosophers are.
It's what they.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm being slightly.
Oh, it goes like that.
Well, what would you call Tom Lehrer if he's not a philosopher?
Yeah, he's not properly American.
We're going to claim him,
has,
are we?
he has a.
Forgive me.
And neither's Angel because they both have brains. Be rude about our Atlantic cousins.
Dante, which is 1400 years old. That's a good guess. Still waiting to hear from Lockmines if he's still about.
Yeah.
That's
We
a
can't
good
confirm or
guess.
deny at that point. Can you find out the other one?
Yeah.
So whilst we wait.
I have no real concept of how alcoholic any of the drinks I've been drinking are.
Yes, that is
Very.
a problem. They were invented by me.
And by the internet.
The Papa Smurf wasn't massively alcoholic, considering it was just
WKD.
some WKD with some vanilla extract.
WKD is what, about 12%?
Why?
I think.
Can't I work out that? Go on. Hang on, that's not where you're telling me to put
Have some
that.
wine.
Compare-
After all
Yeah,
this.
you can
Oh,
have
yeah,
on the
we
jam
can
shirt
have
if you
some
want.
wine.
Yeah.
After-
I will need one of the wine glasses free though, since we currently only have.
So,
Unless you
trying to
don't
figure out
mind
how
it in a
this
plastic.
ball
I
socket
don't like
goes
the
in.
plastic.
Trying to get it to align properly because these.
May I have
Oh, there.
Oh wait, it's so nice.
That was very loud.
Yes, that was very-
Could you be excited a little quieter?
No.
Lockmines, are you still with us? I'm not convinced he is. What time is it? That's not that late.
What time is it?
It's
I don't-
20
It's
to
20 to
11. Yeah.
That's really not late at
For a
all.
Friday, I'm not doing too
You're
horrendous.
not doing too badly. You've woken up a bit.
Do you know what
So
we
made you to
could
do stuff.
do? Is we could create Deathwatch characters. Because we still need to create your Deathwatch characters.
For those who know medicine,
Mm.
can you get a restless leg? You know, like it's a sleeping problem, but like during when you're awake.
Yes,
Balls.
restless leg is not a sleeping problem. It is a nerve
Yeah.
problem.
Even I know.
I
But
get
it does
it.
affect sleep because
It does
can-
affect sleep.
No, but
I get it
my
a lot.
question is, is it not just a sleep thing? Because I seem to get most annoyed by it, other than when it stops me from sleeping during the day. Like I can't.
It's not just a sleep thing, but the reason why it's such a problem at night time is because it stops you from sleeping.
It stops you from being
I
able
don't
to fall
understand.
asleep.
No, it's I get the same compulsion to move,
What's
but
the name of the
during the
sword
day,
and
and I
guns?
didn't know if it
Lockmines, if you give us an answer to our question that we asked chat,
Which was what is the oldest?
which is the oldest living space marine, loyalist space marine?
No, it's just basically I get the same compulsion, but also during the day, and I've only ever heard it in relation to night.
Yeah, I think because you can move during the day, people don't really consider it to be the same level of problem.
For me, it feels about. I mean, obviously,
It varies
it's
per
not-
person.
It's not stopping me from sleeping. But
You
it's
guys
about
mentioned
as
about
uncomfortable.
wanting food. Can I get anybody some snackages?
Yes,
It's
please.
like a tickly compulsion.
Okay, so Exo's got no idea what the second one was. Come on, Lockmines. Come on, you can
I
do
don't
it.
understand how it's
What's the name of the oldest living space marine?
I'm trying to figure out how that's supposed to connect. It's supposed to connect in there.
Am I in shock?
Yeah, no, you're not in shot.
No.
Could I have...
The shot is currently
Sorry?
mainly focused on
I
Cardi
said, do you want any snacks?
Yeah.
Because we only got
could
that
I
one
have
active
some
at the
Pringles?
moment. It's
The other one is
there.
active as well, but it's literally only showing...
Yeah, you can't
I
really
know.
see it.
I know I'm not in shot.
What?
No,
No,
Nelson.
It's your right arm is occasionally in shot.
Right arm.
Yeah.
If you lean towards Kenton, you will be in shot.
But even I don't think most people won't really see.
Yeah.
You mean like that?
Can I have some Pringles, some
Well,
cheese,
but, yeah, it kind of.
a little bit of
It,
bread,
it,
or
but
maybe
that
a
bit is
slice.
actually split. I think it's supposed to fit on the other side
Yeah,
because
some veg as well.
that slotty bit is supposed on this bit.
Wait a minute.
Because you've got
So,
it's supposed to connect into that bit.
Commander Dante of the Blood Angels is the oldest living space marine who is not interred
in a dreadnought.
within a dreadnought. The
The
oldest living space marine is
Beyond the Fell-Hounded, who
Who?
was one of the honour guard of the Primarch Lehman Russ.
the youngest of the Honor Guard.
Yeah,
Primarch,
he
to be
was.
exact.
He's over 10,000 years old, and if you include Cypher, and if you include the age in which when they were born, Cypher would be older if you take him to be. Is it not Zephyrophel? Because that's Bad Omens. Zephyrophel, Zaf. No, not the other one. the twins. It's from Angel's Descent or whatever it is.
I've not listened or read that.
Who is the cipher? All we know is the cipher at the time of the fall was. No, it is a Verifel.
That's the other thing, is it's thought that Cypher has been different fallen
No.
angels.
Well, no, but I mean, before Cypher was just a person within the Order who was the keeper of secrets and things, and it changed.
Yeah.
But
it's also thought that he's been different since the fall.
I don't think it. Yeah, no, I don't think it does.
Because he's technically, again, a perpetual.
Well, he's not a perpetual.
Well, he's kept alive by something.
He's never actually died. He's never been mortally wounded.
But he gets whisked away before death in the same way that Abaddon does,
yes,
doesn't he?
He doesn't actually. Well, possibly either by the Emperor, by the Dark Powers, or by someone
possibly
else.
by Lionel Johnson.
Or by Lionel Johnson. Yeah, Zvirfel. Zvirfel was Supreme. He was Supreme Grandmaster.
Apparently, it seems to be wanting it to be stuck on like that.
I mean, I don't know.
Not.
I would argue that because of warp, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff, and technically we don't know if he's a loyalist or not. I clarified it when I said oldest loyalist Space Marine. Because technically there are proto Space Marines which are still around in the traitor legions.
It seems.
There are, but I mean, Cypher, I think, is not a traitor.
I don't think he's a traitor, but he's also not an imperialist.
Well, yeah, I would say he is an imperialist, but he's an imperialist with methods which, for example, like, radical inquisitors are still technically, they consider themselves imperialists.
My guess? Well, I don't know. So, your guess, Dante, there are two, really. There are two answers, and we'll accept them both.
We're a bit sneaky.
There's Bjorn the Fell-Handed, and there's Commander Dante.
For those who don't know, Dreadnoughts are big murder walkers that dead people are put into to continue fighting, or near dead people. And they are artificially kept alive through lots and lots of drugs.
And dark technology.
And dark technology which no one understands anymore.
Basically witchcraft. Not that witchcraft is necessarily inherently bad, but it is wonderful.
They are internal sarcophaguses which are inscribed with runes, which are basically invoke powers of the warp, various other things. My question to chat, we have a second question to chat.
Hang on, we do have a question from Lockmite. Should we answer that quickly? What was the name of the sword and guns from Devil May Cry? The guns were ebony and ivory. The sword was...
It seems to connect these two.
Spada. The sword was Spada. Ebony and ivory were the handguns, and the sword was Spada.
It needs to be in there, though, according to that diagram.
I believe.
That was the issue I was having, but it looks like it's supposed to be in there and create a...
Right, I've got to go to the toilet. But yes, your guess was good. Good, Exo, for someone who doesn't know anything
Whilst
about
we get confirmation about the sword, my question to chat is, what is the imperial name or the proper name for the Space Marines? What would be considered with Imperium of Mankind, their sort of imperial designation, the imperial unit, the imperial organisation they belong to?
The thing is, it seems to me
that this is a needlessly complicated model.
that these two bits can't connect at the same time, and because it seems to maybe be optional.
I'm not sure if it's optional, but I can't see how they fit together.
I'm concluding they can't at the same time.
Yeah, I don't want to put together though and realise that there's a gap which can't be filled. What is the next stage? Also,
no.
where did that? What was that? The next stage is connecting these bits together with that. No, it's not. It went on the floor. Is it? No, we make this bit and then completely fucking ignore it for ages. Yeah. You look at the next stages and see how we can fit that. I'll find a tiny 66 piece. Using my archaeology eyes. So, everyone, what is the technical name by which the Space Marines, I always gave the answer then, is known by? It bounced on him.
Did you hear that, Lockmines? What is the name of the Space Marines? What is the Imperial name?
What is the Imperial designation?
What are you looking for, Kenton?
It's a small round bit.
Where did it fall?
Somewhere here. But it could bounce.
Whoa.
It wasn't entirely my fault this time, it was joint.
It was a joint effort, was it?
Mainly my fault this once.
Is that it there?
What?
That bit right there.
I can't see where you're pointing. No. That's it. Broken through. We don't think it's actually. Well, we can't see how it'd actually fit anyway. And so we're probably going to leave it off.
It's going to be covered by something.
I will try to discover at the moment and see what the next stage, because it's not actually involved in the next stage. So I don't know why I spent so much time agonising over putting it together at this particular point. Do you want to focus on chat and I'll continue looking? Then I get my torch down in a moment.
Kenton,
Yeah?
you just want a mixture of stuff?
Yes, please.
Do you want bread and butter?
Yes, please.
Lockmines, did we get a confirmation about our
About the
rebellion?
sword.
Rebellion is the name of the sword. Are you sure? Is Sparda what it becomes?
If we don't need to use that piece, is it necessary?
Do you have a preference in cheese?
is, I can't quite.
Kenton's quite free with cheese.
Other than brie, really.
You don't like brie?
Only when it's warm. and
Which
milky.
actor played Samwise Gamgee? Oh, that's
Sean Astin.
Sean Astin. Sean Astin plays Samwise Gamgee.
He also played Thingy in Hoojits.
Lockmines, did you get that?
What about the Space Marine answer? We're still waiting on that one. I can't find that piece at the moment, and I'm bored looking.
Do you want any dips?
Yeah,
yes,
please. Both of us, I think. A little bit of a couple
Everything
of them.
or
Yeah.
a couple of them. Let's do the next bit. That's easy because that's big bits. I like big bits and I cannot lie. Oh, it's 69.
Nice.
We're on 69, guys. We are 69ing.
Nice.
Me and Nelson are 69ing. That's
Thank you.
as we're yeah.
We're not related.
Kenton?
Yeah, but we're also not that way inclined.
It's the Adaptus Astartes.
It is. Thank you. It is.
Yeah, I'm glad we were thinking about the same thing there. Otherwise, we both would have looked a bit silly.
I don't know what other name you'd think about calling
I
it.
don't know.
That's the only other name they're given, really, other than bastards. Utter bastards.
Which are referred to as the two watchers that form an invisible barrier that couldn't be passed through.
In what?
We need a bit of context for that, Sir Exo.
That could refer to anything.
What's
really.
Oh, I've got blue cheese.
You disgust me.
Oh, you can have my blue cheese. I forgot to say blue cheese. I've got this blue cheese there. There we go.
Is that Lord of the Rings? What are we looking at here?
It's not Lord of the Rings.
Well, it could be
Harry
depending
Potter?
how we're.
I'm guessing it's not Lord.
I'm guessing it's not Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings trivia is fine. Me and Nelson would love some Lord
Bring
of
it
the
on.
Rings trivia.
Bring me the Lord of the Rings.
Or we'll just ask each. Should we just ask each other Lord of the Rings? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Who knows the most? Probably you.
You know
Lord
more
of
about
the Rings,
expanded
okay.
lore.
It is Lord of the Rings. What the hell are you? Is it?
Wait, say again.
Which are referred to as the two watchers.
Two blue guys?
Oh, is it? No, is it the sun?
Spider is
And,
a separate weapon. Okay.
is it referring to the sun and the moon after the fall of the lamps?
Oh, that would make sense.
I don't know though.
Oh no! Hang
Wait
on.
a minute.
The two watchers that form an invisible barrier that can't be passed through. Aren't those the?
Oh, those are
the statues that
those are the Falls of Rauros, aren't they?
The
Fall-
Kings of the...
Yeah, the Falls of Rauros.
Yes.
Are they the Falls of Rauros?
Sorry, the way that was described did not trigger that in my
No.
mind very.
They are the statues of...
The statues that guard the river.
But yeah, the Falls of Rauos, which
Yes.
Boromir is put over.
Yeah.
I can't remember who they are. They are Lendil and his brother, possibly.
Ancient kings.
They are ancient kings anyway. I can't remember if it's actually specified in the book.
You see, even I got that. I didn't know the whatever you said, but I got the thing.
The Falls of Rauos. I'm guessing.
I don't think we're really going to have any leftover for lunch tomorrow, but that's fine.
What food?
Well, the pig
Carved
food.
statues to the entrance to the Cirith Ungol Tower.
Oh no, the Sith Ungle Tower.
Oh, alright, I'll drink then.
Oh, the Gargle. Yes, they are. Yeah, those are dark things.
Drink.
Yeah.
When you finish clipping.
Yes. But what's it confusing is they're not the impassable things. The Cirith Ungle is called the Impassable Pass.
Ah. Okay.
Because you're not supposed to be able to go through it because of the only way through it is through Shelob's lair.
You,
Or
by
by-
the Imperium of Man, I thought it was. The Adaptus Astartes actually is basically the imperial name that
The Space Marines are known by.
Space Marines are members of the Adaptus Astartes.
Yeah. Well, but they are the only part of the Adaptus Astartes.
Well, you've got the Adaptus Custodes as well.
No, they are separate.
Are they?
They are a separate organisation. They are the Adeptus Custodes.
Is it Custodes?
Yes,
That sounds
Custodes.
wrong.
Or Custards, depending on which.
How did Faramir... how did Farmer Maggot protect the Bam Furlong farm from... What?
Oh, from Moon Base, he set their dogs. He's threatened to set their
From
dogs on them.
people is what it says.
Oh, people. Oh, was this during the scouring?
How did
I
Farmer
don't.
Maggot protect the
No.
Bam Furlong farm from people?
Is that during the scouring, Sir Exo? Scouring of the Shire? Or was it in general? In general, he had dogs, and
It sounds like a general thing.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it
How
was-
protect
it was-
from intruders.
it was dogs generally. He had a lot of dogs.
Dogs. And some will be really stuff. So that's all.
He had a pitchfork as well, didn't he?
Sort of. In the movie, he's not given enough credit. He's
No.
freaking awesome in the books. He actually protects the hobbits from
Black
ring
Knight,
waves.
From ring waves.
That's how awesome Farmer Maggot is.
Yes.
He hides them in his cart.
He's an underrated dude.
Farmer Maggot's awesome. He was a good friend, though, of Tom Bombadil.
I'm not surprised.
They were good, well, they were on terms.
By
anyway.
placing 3 trained dogs called Wolf, Fang, and Grip.
Yep, dogs. I accept that.
Dags.
Dags.
Yeah, Dags.
When we get our small holding / compound
yeah.
set up, I'm going to call it Bam Furlong Farm. Or possibly Bum Furlong Farm, because that's what I read it as first.
No. I'm vetoing that immediately.
You don't get a choice.
I
It's not a democracy.
think a rebellion might happen in these ranks. I'll fight you.
What do I do with the piece I cut out?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
it is.
I'm over here feeling both awake and sleepy.
Can we do anything?
I'm okay.
Do you want some tea?
That sounds
Sounds quite nice.
a bit like effort and stuff.
Right, we are on the next
Uncle?
stage.
This is Uncle.
Uncle?
Uncle.
Okay.
Oh, what is Bilbo's relation to Frodo?
Oh,
This
uncle,
is
yes.
Uncle, yeah.
He is his
I
uncle.
wondered why you were shouting uncle.
I've been one in jest and other things.
They are also they're uncles and cousins.
Well, yeah, like 7th cousin or something. There's a lot of incest when it comes to
Yeah.
hobbits. Even
Well,
more
they're
so.
quite obsessed with family and family genealogy.
That's literally what the beginning of the book's pretty much all about.
Literally what it is about. They are,
most
like,
of
they are discussing genealogy in a pub. Ish.
Here's a question for chat.
When you get a second, Giggles, do you think you can make a cup of tea for
Hey,
this?
don't
Hey.
worry about it.
Here's a question for chat. Name the 3 elvish rings of power.
Oh,
When you get a second, do you think you can
There's-
make a cup of tea
there's-
for Nelson?
Or,
relax.
at least, if you can't do that, I'll give you 1 point for giving me Gandalf's ring of power.
Oh, I
It's
can
the
definitely
air
do that.
one, isn't
Nope.
it? Fire?
Yes, here's his fire.
It's called Dave.
No.
I know what elements Gandalf is. I know the name of Galadriel's and the.
What is the name of Galadriel?
It begins with N. I'm pretty sure.
What?
Wow, what?
That I really can't write
doesn't
down
fit
what I can
here.
hear in my head. I don't want to say it out loud because chat might be good.
That's true.
Wait a minute, look at me. You probably can't.
I can't read your lips.
No.
What?
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 No, never mind.
No, yeah, I can try and read your lips. But you're at the wrong angle. No light.
There are two which begin with N. No. That's the name of the sword.
Yes.
Shards.
No.
There are two which begin with N though. And one does begin with A, and NA is Gandalf's. Two N's and a V.
Oh, wait! No, that doesn't go there. That goes here. That's confusing instruction, Games Workshop.
Where are we on this thing, build? We're only on, like, the third piece, but they're complicated. 2 dollars. Oh, heads! We get to give them head.
Ow!
You okay?
I swallowed eyes.
Don't, you swallowed eyes?
I definitely heard you swallowed eyes.
I heard swallowed eyes as well.
This is a very different cocktail to the one that we've been giving you.
I came and spoke.
Especially as eyes is a euphemism.
Uncle is Bilbo's second cousin. I know second.
It is.
The
He was a
that-
cousin.
Uncle is an
Hey.
exception.
Last
Exception.
one, I am-
Okay, yeah.
God, I
Although in the original, the genealogy was the exact relation. It was supposed to be, in some of the original things, he was actually Bilbo's son. Until Tolkien didn't like that idea to be a direct relation.
I can almost hear her saying it though as well. It's like I am its carer. Like I can.
Yes. But Uncle is a honorific she had given, which is still an actual thing, even if it's not your actual blood relation, though. Even if
Wait.
it's as an honorific.
I didn't know it could be an honorific title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can, yeah.
You can call someone a close family friend of an older, like your parents' friends, are often called. Certainly
I
in
knew
older
that
things
sort
are uncle or
Auntie,
aunt.
yes.
That kind of
We had
happened, but I
many.
didn't know.
We had many, and I still consider them the same as my aunts and uncles, really. Because family is not about blood.
It's about semen.
No, it's not. I'm not having anything to do with either of your Siemens.
Good. I'm very pleased about that.
Wait, did you ask a question to chat?
I did. What are the name of the 3 elvish rings of power? And who were the bearers originally and at the time of the Lord of the Rings?
Elrond, Galadriel.
Who were the original key? I will accept for oh Jesus! I said no. For the Ring of Fire, I fell into a burning
Ring
ring.
of Fire.
I'll accept 3 answers because it had 3 keepers.
The Ring of Fire was it Galadriel?
I'm
Okay.
blanking.
No,
No,
it
that's
wasn't
in, that was
Galadriel.
that's in
Who gave the Ring of Fire to Gandalf?
Oh, I'll give you bonus points for that because it's not specified in the movies.
I feel like I did know this.
It
Is
is.
he alive?
It is. It's the only elf known to have a beard. He's also the elf who's been longest in Middle Earth
Oh, the Smith.
continuously. No, he's dead. He's really dead. He's the one who forged rings. Kellen Brimble.
Oh, I know people don't really consider it proper canon, but I love the
Axel has a
Shadow
guess.
of Lord.
It's not. What? What's the guess?
It's not loaded in on the. Viala, Nenya, and Narya.
Well done,
Naira.
Naira. Yep, absolutely correct. Who at the time of the Lord of the Rings did they belong to? Who were their keepers for each?
Galadriel had one of them.
She did.
Oh wait, no.
Who else had the other one? I'll give you a hint. White horses.
Yes, no. But fucking what's her name? Elrond's daughter.
No.
Elrond?
No.
Yes,
no, I know-
Elrond is one of them.
But she calls on
No,
Taronet
not
to raise
not
the-
not in the
She,
not in the books.
books. I know exactly who you mean. That man.
Well, no, it's
It's
Elf.
it's Elrond. It's Elrond. Okay, fine. But in the films, it's indicated that's what
yeah.
she calls on.
It's
Taronet
not in
to
the
watch
book.
ring
It's
race.
not. He has a lesser ring.
Mm.
He has a lesser ring of power. He's also considered equivalent power to the Astari.
Yeah, it must.
That's how powerful Glorfindel is.
Yep, Glorfindel.
He could stand toe to toe against Gandalf.
Bring on action with Glorfindel.
I want Glorfindel. Oh, we have an answer.
We want Glorfindel.
Elven High King
And I'm gonna
Gil-galad
listen
of
to
Linden,
Silmarillion.
who entrusted Valar to Elrond.
He did. He also had a second
Narya
ring.
to Círdan?
Círdan, the shipwright.
Elven
who
Lords
killed
of
him, shipwright.
Rivendell and Mithlond? Respectively.
Yes, he was.
It's Galadriel and Elrond, isn't it?
Yeah, but who has the third ring? That's who they were. That was who they were before. During the Second Age, at the time of the War of the Ring in the Lord of the Rings, who did they belong to? That is correct. I'll give you a point for that. Gil-galad had 2 at any one time.
But didn't we already say that during it was Elrond, Galadriel, and Gandalf that had the 3 Elven rings? Oh, sorry.
You cretin.
I was excited because I knew the answer.
It was Gandalf, Galadriel, and Elrond.
I don't.
Elrond had Vilya, the Ring of Water. Nenya was the Ring of Air, which was possessed by Gadriel. And Naira was the Ring of Fire, possessed by Gandalf, which reflected both their personalities. Gandalf, who was incredibly charismatic, caring and loving. Galadriel, who was very unpredictable and prone to change like the wind. And Elrond, who possessed the powers of healing and renewal and protection, like waves.
Is that why... Wait, is that why Elrond can heal because he's related to Elrond?
Aragorn, you mean?
Aragorn.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, no, the long prophecy, because they are elvish by nature, the prophecy, the reason why that they accept... In the book, Aragorn does not enter Minas Tirith at all. Because it said that the returning king has the hands of a healer. He is the one who heals Faramir and Pippin after the Battle of Pelennor Fields. Merry, sorry, he was Merry. Pippin was uninjured.
I know you meant.
Oh, really? He can heal the... Oh, well, I guess no, he does heal...
It wasn't a Morgul blade, it was just being smashed with a mace.
No, fair enough. I was going to say, he prevents Frodo from dying.
He prevents using Athelas. Oh, that's going to be another question I was going to ask.
Athelas.
Oh, okay, and say, what is the common name that Athelas is known by?
Oh,
There's a good one.
Is it the thing I just mouthed to you?
It's based off a real plant. Can't remember which one.
I can't get this to fit.
I've kind of stopped making models by this point. I think I'm going to have to do this tomorrow when I have slightly more concentration.
I can give you
So
something
I'm
else
not-
to do that might be more
It's because I'm not over there.
entertaining than putting models together.
Nothing's more entertaining than models together.
What?
And to be fair, if I was
What's that?
slightly more compass more, I'd be all up for this.
What questions have been modelled together?
Both. What is that? That's amazing.
Pass along the bus.
Thank you. It's a little excavation kit. Let's do this. Let's put this safe. Where's
yes,
the box?
I insist we.
The box is down there. Can
Why
you...
can't I fit
Give me a
this?
second.
And I can excavate a meteorite or Mars excavation. It's a Mars planet. What have we got in chat?
It was Exo.
No, there's another message now.
There you go.
Exo said, "Oh," in
Oh.
response to your explanation.
Yeah,
about the
so
rings.
the 3 elvish rings, just to make this clear because it's not in lore, Sauron never touches them at all. They were hidden by Celebrimbor. The only rings he ever touches are the Ron ring, the Dwarven rings, and the rings of man.
Okay, that looks
And
right-ish.
9 were given to the race of men.
Who can finish that poem?
I really
7.
like.
Who can stop it? Who can name the One Ring poem, as in, one ring to rule them all, and so forth? Say it in chat now.
I really like
I really like
One
penises.
ring.
the game.
Well,
Shadow of War.
Shadow of Mordor.
It's good.
And Shadow of War. Despite the fact
I
that
don't
it's-
want to put these bits in the box actually because they're gonna.
Despite the fact that it's
It's not canonical. It's not canon. It's interesting.
the thing is, something can be good and not be
It can.
No, it has to be canon.
No, it doesn't have to be canon.
doesn't have to be
Both
canon.
two Lord of the Rings nerds saying it doesn't have to be canon. I don't necessarily like what they did with the canon. Doesn't mean that the game's not a good game.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There's a very different
I
thing.
need to play it. I do need to play it.
I've got it. I've got both of them. I think both me and Kylie, we both have both of them.
I've got the first one.
Oh, you don't have the second one?
Mordor. No, I don't have
The second one, they expand on the general thing and they make it like the orc personality thing. That's the best thing about it, if I'm honest. Because it's right. Orcs would have personalities. They would have social things. You know, it's something that's missed out. I'm going to do some excavation because that's what I'm qualified to do. Let's get all up in the shins.
Could I ask you
You can.
to do it just a little bit quieter?
I can try.
That's better.
Still no response in chat to that question. I'm having to speak loudly because I don't think chat will actually hear me.
No, the microphone's
I
right in
have
front
to.
of you.
I have to be
is.
here for this.
It's a bit temperamental there. It's got plastic on it. Why does it have plastic on it? I guess it stops thinking. I'm sure
Why are you suddenly from Liverpool?
Like.
I've heard soaking it in a bowl of water helps, so I can go get
It
one of those.
goes in
That's
there.
if you're a fucking casual.
That's why I can get it to fit. Do we need to repeat the name of the poem?
Question. Yeah. So what is the name? What is the poem of the rings, regarding to who they belong to, and what they and sort of the
And
9 were given to the race of men who above all desire power.
No, well,
7.
3 for the
Wait,
dwarf
stop
lords,
it.
9 for men.
It's the question for chat.
7 for
But it
dwarf
makes
lords,
me
9 for men,
happy.
3 for elves.
Yes, what are the other bits though?
Your face.
So the base is weaker, but that's cheating. We don't go for the base.
So still, by the way, sorry, what was the question? Can you name...
The poem of the rings of power.
Yeah, boy.
One ring to all them all and then continue. If you can give him black speech, that's even better.
Don't, because you'll probably curse people's
There we go.
computer.
Is that Giggle's computer?
That is mine, yes.
Even though I cannot see that.
Sorry?
Black speech.
I used to.
Do you?
Ashnog.
I'm wondering about maybe using a hammer on the table at this time of night might not be such a good idea, actually.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have given it to you now.
Actually,
Because that's not making a little noise.
Use the scraper, maybe?
No. Not until I did a bit more. That's going to take.
There you go, time.
Don't want to make a mess on your carpet.
Well, just don't get too excited.
We've literally got a vacuum and it's on the rug. It would
Sorry,
be on
yeah,
the plastic
we-
or the
we-
rug anyway.
We put plastic sheeting down for
Well,
you.
people are playing loud music downstairs. I don't know if we're in there.
My guild
Oh, it's caught on the back of my throat. Alright, leave that there to dry for a bit. I'm getting there.
It's looking cool.
Here's a question for Nelson, though.
Oh.
What's Gandalf's real name?
Steve.
Not his elvish name.
Oh, his elvish name is Steve, sorry.
The name that he had in Valinor.
Oh.
Chat can answer that as well if they like.
Andrew is his elf.
Mithrandir is his elvish
elf
name. Which means wand elf.
Wand elf.
Mm-hmm.
Are you laughing at deep lore?
I'm laughing at the wand elf.
Well, when he first appeared to the elves was actually before he came to Middle Earth. He walked for many years during the middle years of the trees and the first age as an elf.
Did you say wander or wand?
Wander.
Oh, I heard wand elf.
No,
Sorry.
wand elf is correct. That is what he was called. Because he had a staff and he was magical.
Oh, right, okay.
He also taught... Do you know who was responsible for teaching the elves?
Not he.
Scrabble.
Almost.
Something to do with healing or.
Oh,
Not
was it to
healing.
sing?
Not healing.
Not
it's
sing.
Word. It's some languagey.
No.
Oh god, I do. It's in there. It's in my brain.
Oh, we have something from Zerk, so.
3 rings for the Elven Kings under the sky, 7 for the Dwarf Lords in the halls of stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the Dark Lord on his dark throne, in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them, in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie.
Very good.
You see, it sounds stupid when you've got in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie repeated twice.
It's actually quite common in ancient poetry, though, which is where it was taken from, and in songs where you repeat where you refrain the chorus twice at the end of a song.
That's because it's not really set to music, I think. Maybe
In
that's
the
what it is.
land of Mordor,
This doesn't look right. What have I done? Oh, it's upside down. This is,
where the shadows
it is upside down. What goes here? Oh, gun? Question mark? Am I getting to the point where I'm going to start building weapons onto this bad boy?
Just let me put you out of your misery. For both of those questions.
Yes, please.
Gandalf's name was Olivin.
What did he teach?
How to dream and prophesy. Well,
I
prophesize through
did
dream.
know that.
He is the one who teaches him the gift of foresight.
I'm really annoyed.
Foreskin.
Although
voice makes 20 or
his
something.
ability to foresee as an Astari was limited.
Well done, Lockmines. Sorry, I don't think I
I
congratulated
love
you. That was good. Well done.
Was that Lockmines said that? Not
Yeah,
so.
it was.
That was Lockmines. I can't see the names from here. It's just their profile picture. Their things look vaguely similar from my distance.
I'm really annoyed. I did know that. My angry.
What's in Black Speech? I'm going to read it in Black Speech.
Please do.
I can't. I remember the word, but I can never remember in the right order.
I really
I
wish
know
these were
the
numbers.
words.
That would make this so much easier.
Oh, we can't have that, can we?
You know, if you had the Molyneux, you probably would have been done by now.
Okay, the short inscription is Ash Naz Duptaluk, Ash Naz Grimbatul, Ash Naz Fratuluk, Ag Burazum Ishi Grimbatul.
It sounds like he says, Ash Nangs doopty doop.
That is the only real pop example of black speech we actually have as a full thing.
Bladorthin, real name of Gandalf.
Nope.
Alright, apparently it's not Lockmines.
Olivin.
What's Bladorthin?
I have no idea. It's not. He has many names though. Include what do the dwarves
He's got so
what
many
do the
names.
dwarves call him? Incarnus.
Incarnus?
Or Incarnus, sorry. The one who makes fire.
My next lab character is going to be called Incarnus.
In a stone capture.
We found it, Laugh Spell, which is what when we said Wormtail for a moment. Wormtongue calls him.
Yeah, the other one.
The other wormy bastard.
Laugh Tail.
Laugh Spell.
Oh, Laugh Spell.
Laugh Spell, I name you. Ill Will is an ill guest. Also, ill news is an ill guest is what is in the film.
Keep
Your tongue behind your teeth, serpent. Lest you call, unless I make you call.
Michael Noel Jones.
All falls like a bad boy.
Ash Naz Gimbator.
Yes, I've already said. We've already said that.
Some Bataluk.
You've got to sort of you sort of combine the sounds a bit like a cross between German and
Oh,
French.
I have enough trouble with English than anything else. Oh, I am doing quite well with my German.
I
want
found
to go watch a Shakespeare
what
play
looks-
thing on,
which looks a bit like pie, right?
which is literally doable.
I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be, but
They
definitely looks like
performed
pie.
Hamlet thing on. I think it was Hamlet anyway.
Doesn't surprise me.
Like fully.
It wasn't Patrick Stewart, was it?
No, no,
Or,
like, but I mean like fully.
or Michael Dawn.
No, it's
Michael
pretty-
Dawn plays Wolf.
Apparently, a group in America.
Oh yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Someone, I think, originally made thing on as part of their like made up thing.
Yeah, I mean you can do courses
You can
and
do
A
degrees
levels and stuff
in
and that.
Klingon and Elvish, if you wanted. I mean, it's about as worth as
Well,
well
no,
as.
specifically you can do courses. You can do A levels and degrees in Sindarin, not in Quenya.
All right, sure. It's about as useful as like a social media degree.
I was just about to ask, well, actually, there's more than 2 languages of it.
I
So
mean,
you've also got
I
Grey
would
Elvish,
rather
which is.
learn to speak Klingon than do a social media degree.
I'd rather do Elvish.
I mean, you'll end up flipping.
No, I'd
burgers.
rather do Elvish too, but like, I'd still rather speak Klingon than do a social media degree.
What
Personally, it's just not for me.
Fair enough.
was Salaman's real name?
Steve.
This is cruel. It's my
Cheers.
worst area of memory.
No, it's not information I ever attained, so you stand a more of a chance than me, I'm sure.
I can't tell how blurry the kitchen is.
Begins with a C, if that helps.
Craig.
Definitely not Craig.
Noldorin?
No, that Alduin was Gandalf. Oh, sorry, Olwyn. Olwyn was Gandalf. Nolduin. You Grey Elven. Is that what you're talking about? Yes, Noldor. The language of the exiled elves. Yes. The language of Noldor. I think. Is that Grey Elves? That just looks like a nipple.
Do you know what I was... It looks like a pink Death Star with craters.
Giggles.
Hmm?
Looks like a nipple.
It does not look like a nipple.
It does look like a nipple.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah.
What have you been doing to Mike's nipples?
I mean, if you just removed massive craters either side where I dug it out,
Kind of. Yeah,
what does chat think?
it does not look like a nipple.
Or
Mike,
Death Star?
does this look like your nipple?
It looks like a nipple to me.
One of the other Elvish languages.
It is Noldorin, it's for Grey Elves.
There is a delay in chat, I
Yeah,
think. That's
it's for Grey Elves, isn't it? I think, or the exiled. For Noldor, were the exiled elves.
If recent history is anything to go by, in about 40 minutes, Nelson is suddenly going to wake up.
Yeah. I've got some Roman dice games if we wanted to play those
That's a
as
randomly
well.
specific figure. Why 40 minutes?
Because it's about midnight, which is when you usually wake up.
Is it 20 past 11? 20
It's
past 11.
10 o'clock, isn't it?
Do you want some more Lord of the Rings trivia? What was the last question I asked?
The name
It's Kuanir.
Oh,
I can't remember about
Please,
gas.
Yeah, you can ask Nelson Lord of the Rings trivia, but you're going to have to give me more.
Give you 40k. Let's go back to
40K.
40k.
Or
I
Star
know
Wars
nothing
or-
about 40k.
Okay, let's do Star Wars because everyone can kind of appreciate that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm falling asleep. I'm going to go to bed. Have a wonderful night. Okay, so thanks
Thanks,
for stopping
XO.
by. Thanks for your input. It's been lovely to hear from you.
No,
We're not
no.
streaming tomorrow.
Well, not Minecraft.
Or,
we may be
but
doing
we-
more.
Yeah,
like
we
this.
won't be streaming Minecraft tomorrow. And next weekend, if you want to get involved with the live stream, there will be a live stream tomorrow. Can't see the thing that's
Next
supposed to look
week.
like a nipple.
Next week.
Next week, not tomorrow. There's no charity live stream tomorrow. There's a charity live stream on the 11th.
I
That's the
need to
one.
have a
Thankmas.
thorough
Or
look at the
What's
games
been called this
list.
year? Is it still Thankmas?
It's still famous. It's famous every year.
I can't remember. I know I've done it twice.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm going to inflict pain on you.
Okay, Star Wars trivia. What canonically was the sex of Revan?
Male.
What canonically was the sex that Aton Land thought Revan was?
Female.
Indeed.
According to the games.
According to the games. What canonically is the sex of the exile?
Female.
It is. Who
Oh.
canonically was the lover of the exile?
Oh, balls.
It wasn't necessarily were given back.
Was
It's
it
kind
Revan?
of it was Revan. It was kind of expanded upon in Star
Yeah,
Wars.
it was Revan, yeah.
Star Wars the
Oh,
Star Wars:
right.
The Old Republic
Yeah.
in the Revan expansion.
Yeah, it was Revan. I remember that now.
Who is hinted at in the Sith Warrior campaign when you have to banish or not or free from Darth Barris the dark side entity. Who is it considered that is canonically, or what in common theory? Do you remember a bit? I mean, when you're trying to weaken Darth Barris's hold, and you go and talk to a dark side entity.
is one of the lords. Sith lords.
It is one of the Sith Lords. It's a very specific Sith Lord.
Nagasado.
No, it is a female Sith Lord.
Darth Tread?
It is supposed to be Darth Tread.
Really?
Hmm.
I don't remember that.
It's not mentioned actually in the game,
I'm sure I probably knew
but
it
it's
at the
hinted
time.
at as a sort of
I'm
common
sure we
theory.
discussed it at the
Yeah.
time.
As a common theory based on what she says.
Darth Treader is actually the only female Dark Lord that I can think of.
It's the only one I can think of, is it? Other than Bastard of
I
the
can't
Short
see the thing that's supposed to look like a nipple.
Time. Looks less like a nipple now.
Might be better doing it.
Oh, that way, yeah. It looks less like a nipple now.
Yeah, there we go. No, it's going to take a minute to catch up. You're dropping sand all over me.
So I'm dropping sand all over your orcs. Okay, so that was a few Star Wars questions. Harry Potter question. Which famous mythological wizard in British folklore was famously in Slytherin in Harry Potter?
I know the answer to this one. Do you want to give it a crack, Nelson?
Do you hear the question?
Yes.
It's a wizard which is actually in genuine British folklore and Welsh folklore. You have a very your Larkcap's a very similar name.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
No, he doesn't.
Yes.
Are they similar?
Yes, they're Welsh from Merlin.
Oh,
You
okay.
know,
Did you not know that?
That's another name for a...
No, I
that's
thought
not
you
right.
made it up.
No,
No.
no, it's another name for Merlin.
It
Yeah,
is.
fair enough. Anyway, it's Merlin. Merlin is
Yes.
one of the...
Yes, he
Although-
was in Slytherin.
I'm not sure whether there are many other famous...
There are a couple which are mentioned.
it looks a bit blue.
It's pink.
Right, guys, I'm going to make my head hit the pillow and stay there. Those 3:30 wake-ups. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Have a good sleep. Thanks for joining. Sleep well.
I'm assuming that was Lockline.
Yeah,
I don't know of night quaking up at 3.
It was what mine, yeah.
This is taking a really long time.
Are you sure you don't want to go back to making the barge?
Could play some historical dice games.
Could play some Herstock Kaplinskis.
Historical dice games.
Oh.
Here we go. Oh, I broke that.
Oh, we got super glue.
That looks
Break
like a
the
face.
dinosaur's head off. Or
It's
the,
not
the
dinosaur. I think
alien.
it's a Martian. Oh, it's because I was trying to get under that bit and I was a bit too vicious. I've not been good at keeping things non-broken. Sorry.
So catch up with you a lot later, but we'll be around all
Looks
day
like it's
tomorrow
made
for catching up if people are about. Well, I think we might stream again tomorrow.
Yeah, it's definitely a Martian's head.
It sounds like the guys are up for it. We might start a bit earlier.
Yeah.
But we're
Depends on what time you get back from.
we do have some plans tomorrow. We're going to go into town
Then do some shopping.
and do some shopping. I need to get Nelson's present.
I need to get a hat and a cigar and some dice. That's my shopping list for tonight.
Nice.
Wait, what now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Your present is out of stock. I'm going to buy it from this penny house.
What the...
One of your presents, anyway.
I don't know.
Look at this. It's starting to take shape.
It is. You've almost actually finished it.
I really fucking haven't. I've got that many pages left.
Okay, let's go back to some Lord of the Rings lore. Lord of the Rings lore that people know.
I know. It's a pint.
It comes in pints.
Sorry.
What's
Ooh.
that? This is a pint.
I'm a beer now.
What are the name, or what is the name given to the winged beasts that the ring wraiths ride?
Oh, fell beasts.
They are fell beasts. That's all they're ever referred to as.
Is that actually in the films?
It's
I know it's in the game.
in the game.
They're called
It's in
wraiths
the book.
on wings. I don't know if Felbeast is actually mentioned in the movie.
It's in the
It's
Games
not in.
Workshop game.
It's not in the movies. I think it is in the books, or they're called as. They're referred to as fell beasts with wings. I think is actually how they're referred
Oh,
to.
okay. And the Games Workshop took that as like the
Literally.
species.
I don't think
Literally,
actually Tolkien actually ever specifies what they are.
That's looking so freaking cool.
What is the name of the Balrog in Moria?
Hi Andrea, how's it going? How was the? Did you go to the staff meal?
Oh, is this someone from work?
Yes, Andrea.
Hi!
This is my sibling.
Hello!
And off screen we still have
You can't see my crotch.
Nelson and Giggles.
Hello.
You're up in the left hand corner
Yeah.
there behind the clock, so you can actually see your face as
Yeah,
well.
you can see my face and my hands.
And your
that,
crotch, yeah.
Which is covered in dust, pink dust. From a little alien that I was given to excavate because archaeologist.
Did you glue the head back on?
No, and like a good archaeologist, I broke it whilst
You
excavating.
broke its head off.
Sorry. I didn't actually know what it was when I first started. I guess it, but I was trying to get under it, and yeah, it was a bit too forceful.
What is this piece? It's a grab handle thing.
So yeah, we go. What was the name of the Balrog in Moria? What other name did it go by? Not its actual name, because those are not known, but what was the common other name it was called? Refers to the...
I don't know, with Sean Bean around it would have been Bastard. Gandalf Bane.
No, it is something Bane.
Oh,
A
Durin's
famous-
Bane?
It is Durin's Bane.
Hey!
Well done. How in the book? This is probably one for Nelson. He appears to be thinking. How in the books, we actually did vaguely discuss this on the way up to Newcastle, I think. How in the books does... well, actually, no. Where in the books does Durin's Bane first appear?
Yeah,
what
I'm
part of
stuffed.
Moria?
Hello, Kyle's brother.
And how does Gandalf secure their initial escape from the Balrog?
Andrea says hello.
No?
Is it the Forges?
No.
Nelson, are you with us?
Yes.
How in the book, where in the book do they first encounter the Balrog, and how does Gandalf secure their escape? In what room? I don't need the dwarfish name, only the English. Or what would be the common tongue, in the common tongue.
I'm glad you're stuffed, Andrea. Sounds like you had a good time. But yeah, this is my sibling. It's his birthday stream.
We talked about how he secured his escape. What did he use? He used a particular magical thing, device, which took a lot of his power. Sorry? You don't have to mouth it, it's not for stream. This is a question for you.
Partly part to do with the movie. It was
That looks like the bit.
servants of the Sooth.
No, but before that. But not that. But when they first encounter it in the book, where does he first encounter the Balrog?
It's in the oh God, it's not the hall. Or the thieves or it's where the bridge is, but like before.
No, it's you're close with the hall, but it's not actually in the hall.
It's not in the hall. I'm trying to. It's not in
What?
the hall.
In the book, they're in a room and they descend some stairs.
Yes.
They don't go back out into the hall. They exit the other way through the room.
Yeah.
In the movie, they go back out into the hall, which is not what they do in the book.
What the frick?
So technically, the Balrog would be in the hall, but what room were they in before?
That doesn't fit like that.
Where they find the book?
Tomb of
Tomb of Balin, which was in the... I'll just say it's in the Room of Records.
Record.
And Gandalf used a particular magical device.
Oh.
Something power.
Because in the film, that's where they encounter the troll, isn't it?
They run back out into the hall and they see fires, which is actually the Balrog.
Ah.
He uses a word of power upon the door. And he talks about the counterspell being terrible. And he had to use all his power to stop from being thrown down the stairs.
I don't know. I've never read the book.
Because in the book, they escape through the door on the other side, which leads down some steep stairs.
I've listened to the abridged audio
And
version.
Gandalf-
It's not ringing.
Gandalf tries to seal the door, and he uses a word of power to do it. A very powerful thing.
This doesn't look like it
Oh,
fits.
there's some more from.
Happy birthday from Andrea.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it was fun. Hopefully next time I'll see you soon. Maybe. Not really my
Still got coffee.
cup of tea. It wasn't really my cup of tea before the pandemic. But we'll see, maybe. That's not the right.
So
Look.
back to Warhammer 40k lore. Obviously, you mentioned one of them, which isn't according to what I know, so we'll ignore that. What church did the last priest of Earth belong to? It's not the Catholic. The last mortal priest.
Last mortal priest. Is it a known religion?
In real life, yes, it goes by it's a bastardization of the real religion. It has a different name.
Oh, it's this piece.
This is in a story, one of Horus Heresy stories.
There's the one that I've read.
I honestly don't know. I don't know which ones you've read. It's one of the short stories which are part of another, a larger compendium.
Do you remember the name of the story?
I can, but I can't tell you because that gives you the name.
Oh, shit.
In the book, the Emperor goes by the name of Revelation.
Yeah, it's
It's quite an interesting read actually, because it's quite an interesting general sort of philosophy on religion. Actually, the book. It's quite interesting.
read it. But I know the book, and I know the name. It's the Church of something.
It
the name
is.
Of the book.
It's the Church of the story, yeah, because I think it's actually in a larger book. I think because it's not a massive story.
Because I think I read a synopsis of it.
The entire story is basically him convincing this person of the imperial truth. I still have food.
It's based on a real religion.
It is.
It comes. I'm assuming it's based on some kind of Christian.
It's an Aramaic word, isn't it?
Is it the Church of Light or something?
Oh, close. Close.
Church
Not
of
light.
the Sun.
No, you're close with light. It's not light. It's light.
Excuse me.
Lightning.
The Church of Lightning.
Lightning something.
The Church of Lightning something.
Mm-hmm. That's not it, but it's Church of Lightning. Blank.
Oh, the Church of the Lightning God.
No! Close. I'm not close, but. Something quite ordinary that you might find in the ground.
I find it in the ground.
Geologists love them.
Give me the first letter.
S.
Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
T.
The Church of the Lightning Stone.
Yes.
Fair enough. Okay. No, I haven't read that one. I knew it was Church of the Lightning something. I knew it was supposed to pertain to the last mortal faith of the humans, basically.
Are you gonna want any more food?
Is there much out there that needs to be put away?
There's the cheese, the rest of the vegetables.
Mike said lightning stone. Yes, that was it. Cheese, the rest of the vegetables.
There's
Mike got
some-
lightning stone.
Yeah.
Christ, well done.
You okay?
I'm really tired.
I'm sorry.
I normally go to bed.
You're gonna go to bed?
I said I normally go to bed, but no.
We can put the food away.
Yeah.
In case we want to nibble. Sorry?
I need to get stuff out of the bedroom.
We do need to get stuff out of the bedroom. Nelson, do you want to go get your...
What bedding did you bring, Kenton?
I bought a sleeping bag. I'm fine with a sleeping bag.
Did you bring any pillows?
I'll find out pillows.
Nelson. Nelson, do you want to go get move your bed and bedding out of the bedroom into the hallway, maybe? Is that okay? Do you want some help? Okay. Before I did, yes, it's not a story that I've read or listened to. It is on the list, though. I apparently don't remember my list very well.
I would recommend actually Mike listening to it because it is an interesting story about religion and the concept of religion. It's got some interesting lore in that. Here's an easy question, which real-life organisation does the Imperial Inquisition represent?
The Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah. Or, arguably, any of the knightly orders as well. It's kind of a mixture.
Yeah. They're all bastards.
Yeah.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition.
Apart from me,
Yeah.
because the Spanish Inquisition had to announce themselves 2 weeks beforehand. Something like that. A month.
Just going to say good night to Giggles quickly. She'll be back in a minute. You just guessed. Nice. Something that geologists love. I thought rocks. Lightning rock didn't sound right.
Yeah, so that's supposed to be a bit of a red herring. I think Mike is the only one who's actually watching at the moment. So hi, how are things going? Stream appears to be about 2 minutes behind. Maybe a minute.
Don't ask me what it means, I've got no idea.
What?
Eyes like piss holes in the snow.
Oh, that's something that Mum used to say.
Yep.
What's my question? Oh, I know.
You asked one, yes, sister. You asked a couple.
Yeah.
It's,
Do you have any more questions?
I do. I want another drink. If Andrea and Lockmines and Exo will go on, yeah. We could end the stream, I suppose, and switch to Discord or something.
Mike can actually chat to us then, in
We
person.
might have to switch to a phone then because we haven't got speakers on that computer. I haven't got speakers on that one either. I do have speakers, I just haven't got them plugged into it now. We could plug them into that computer, I suppose. Although Discord's not installed on that computer. We do have this stand though. That we can put the phone on. Ooh, that was loud. Angel has asked us to keep it down a little bit.
I'll try to do my best.
Yeah.
I just dropped a fucking piece and I don't know. It's a big
What?
piece.
It was a big piece, was
It's
it?
the other half of this.
Okay. I think probably what
No,
we
it's
might
this.
do is switch to Discord.
End the stream and strip to Discord so we can talk to Mike directly if you
Yeah,
want to.
I answer a question by typing, then Kyle answers. Then half an hour later you read my answer. It might seem like that, but there's a massive delay on the thing.
I just say it's about 1 to 2 minutes today.
I think what we're thinking about doing, Mike, is we're going to end the stream now and then possibly switch to Discord on phones if you wanted to join us. But this has been really good fun.
It has.
I've enjoyed this. Yeah.
GG, I don't know, we won't keep in score of points.
Keeping score. But
It's about equal,
it's
I
about
think.
equal, I think. Yeah. You started to think of more obscure stuff, so I changed up and started asking some slightly more unfair question. Here we go. What is another name for the talismans of Val?
I have no idea what those are.
The Blackstone fortresses.
Oh, okay. I've only ever heard of them.
And they were created by...
Not the old ones.
They were created by the old
Oh,
ones.
were they?
Yes, to attack the Catan when they were...
Yes,
raised
that's
up.
right, yes. And no one really knows how fuck they work.
No,
Just that they do.
they're sentient
Were the pillars,
stone.
were the
basically.
pillars on Caddy also created by the old ones?
The pillars on Cadia were put there by the Necrons.
No,
to
Necrons,
close-
yes, to close the eye, yes.
To close the Eye of Terror.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to drop the stream, but
When it
thank-
was first forming.
Yeah, thank you very much to everybody who joined us today and contributed. We might be back with a stream tomorrow.
Yeah, it depends how we feel, doesn't it?
Depends on how we feel and how drunk we are by...
3 o'clock, basically. When we get back, probably when we get back from town.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's fine. So yeah, thank you guys, and let's just switch back to...
Thank you everyone for the birthday wishes and for the birthday fun. Thank you
My
to
dear
Giggles
Mark.
for being an excellent host
Yes,
and
thank you,
providing
Giggles,
all the cocktails and the food. And
Absolutely,
Been lovely.
all of your hard work.
See you tomorrow morning.
Good night.
thank you. Thank you to Nelson for doing
Notes are over here if you want anything.
about half of the
Cool,
model
thank
that
you.
actually managed to do today.
Okay, there we go. But this has been fun. I think we're going to be doing modelling streams again, and
I
maybe
think we'll
we
do,
should
and
do...
hopefully on a more regular basis as
Oh,
well.
no.
It'd be nice to do kind of like a monthly.
Monthly would be good, and
I'm
maybe
enjoying this.
the occasional sober one.
Yeah. Or at least not quite so aggressively drinking anyway.
Not quite so. Oh, I'm still pretty sober.
Can't want
Yeah,
wine
I'm
now.
not
I
actually
want
very
a few. I
drunk.
want a few more drinks off
You're
stream. I
tired.
think. But yeah,
Please, it's like on and off.
Yeah, now
I'm
I'm a lot
waking
more
up
awake.
again.
I can ask you some more Lord of the Rings trivia.
I don't really feel
Well-
like I should give my outro because
No.
it's not.
You can do. Go and do it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We might be back tomorrow evening or afternoon with another stream. There is the charity live stream on the 11th. Please tune in and donate if you can.
And Thankmas is a really good cause. It supports,
Absolutely, yeah.
Children.
No, this year.
It was Children Need Last Year, wasn't it?
Yes,
Is it this year?
this year they are supporting a company that 3D prints houses.
Oh, wonderful! That's fantastic.
From
Great for
concrete.
homeless people, and it's been
Yes.
used in Africa. Really,
Yeah, that's exactly. It's been
Wow.
targeted in Africa and South America and India.
so really poor areas,
Yeah, absolutely.
which is great.
So that's what we're going to be doing, and Coffee Break is going to put in an appearance in
I will.
a bit later. in the
Probably
stream.
as a moderator for chat or something, rather than actually gaming, asking trivia questions or
I
doing
will
something.
inflict punishment on you.
Yeah, I'll be eating stuff apparently.
Yeah. There.
Um,
Thank you guys so much for watching. There might be another normal Saturday stream between now and Christmas. Do you have something else to add?
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
It's more of a funny thing.
No. Okay. Well, I was just going to say take care and keep gaming.
Don't eat people. It's a good way to get syphilis. Actually, it's not, but that's funny.
Good way to get Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Good night, guys.
No, I know.